Yahoo! Wah! Hello everyone, hello. You know what, I think my gain is a little too high up. You lower it a little. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. It's still kind of loud. Ba 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 ba. There we go. Yeah, actually, let me close my window too because there's kids playing outside. They're slinging around the profanity. Watch your profanity. So I'm gonna go ahead and close the window right now. Bit of a jump scare. Oh no, I didn't mean it. I know I have my mic set so that I can kind of hear how loud I am. And I was like, oh, that's kind of loud. So let me put the gain down even more. How about here? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Okay, so it seems like every time I talk, it's like firmly in the yellow part of the OBS thingy-mabobber. Beeplebees, hello! Oh yeah, let's say hello to everybody. I saw quite a few folks saying hello before I started. So let's scroll up, How you guys doing, by the way? How you guys doing? It's been a week. It's been 7 whole days, what the heck? We got Seribot, our Seri Rock. Matthew, hello. So Tenbori, thank you for the 6 months. I can't believe it's been like half a year already. Wow. Or at least half a year since you've subscribed. Thank you, thank you. Let's see, Fugubi, hello. Welcome, welcome. Folk, hello, you got your sticker. Everyone get your stickers. Get them while they're hot. And beeplebees, hello. Seishun, hello. Matthew, you getting your sticker. Hello, hello, how you guys doing? Howdy, Binka. In class? Yeah, I've missed you guys. Good evening, George. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Beans just left to return some stuff at the local store. Hey! Who's throwing things at my my GIF, not even my PNG? Let's get to class. Let's get to class, shall we? That's right, we're back to PNG, and with the class is flooded again. The class it's flooded, but at least I'm prepared for it this time. At least I'm prepared. I got my summer outfit on. I got my floaties, you know? We're all Gucci smoochy. I didn't get the sticker what do you mean? They're all really sweet stickers. Stickers. Orange Jesus was not with you. Yeah, you gotta just wait another stream to get the sticker you want. Which one did you want? If you don't mind me asking, and even if you do mind, tell me which one did you want? Yay, swimming! But hello, how are you guys doing? It's me, Bubinka Bear, your local sun bear, an art history teacher, and educational streamer. How you guys doing? Summon the cats. Oh, they're on my floaty. They're on my floaty. They're just they don't like the water either. I like the water. I can't swim. I can't swim, but I like the water. I think it's neat. Pet the cats. You just pet the cats. But hello, y'all. How you doing? It's been a week. I think I was supposed to stream a couple days ago, but I didn't because I was tired from the work week. And unfortunately, there's no weekend stream this week. I have a work event. Oh, so nothing on the Saturday, but I'll be streaming tomorrow. It'll be at, what did I put? I think I put like just yappin' and office hours. But I also want to try out something called Wiggly. Was it Squiggly? Wiggly Squiggly art? I forgot what I put on my own schedule already. Anyway, we're gonna be yapping and we're gonna be doing art that day. And today we're gonna be yapping and we're gonna be doing some Digimon cards today. You know how it is. I was thinking to myself recently how, like, as you guys might have noticed, it's been a bit slow. Like the summer school classes haven't been as plentiful, right? As the year, like the fall and spring classes. Usually for fall and spring, I feel like I usually stream like 3 to 4 times a week with the occasional cancellations, right? This summer has been very busy for me, so I've only been doing like 1 to 2, especially like lately. So I do thank you guys for bearing with me, for bearing with it. Yeah, it's just been like I've been busy with work. You know, Digimon TCG has been like my main hyperfixation, so I've been dedicating a lot of time to like either being at the tournaments or studying up on cards, or as you can see on the whiteboard, playing on DC Go. But I don't know, I've also just been pretty tired. I think it's because work has been slow. Like at work, I'm just at the office like 2 days out of the week, and I just like take care of busy work, right? But I'm thinking that maybe in the fall and spring, when school starts back up again, I'll start back up again, if that makes sense. So bear with me until then. I am also gonna like, should I wait or should I guess I should say it now, or else I might even forget tomorrow. But I am thinking of I'm gonna take another short hiatus. I took like a long hiatus like last month or something, or 2 months ago, because I was on a trip in my favorite rocket ship. But I'm gonna take this time a shorter one, where I'm like I said, I have a work event this weekend, and then I also have like a lot of things going on next week. So I'm actually not gonna be able to stream next week either. But we'll be back. Let's see, was the second week of August? technically it's like the 3rd week of August, but it's basically the week of like August 11th to 15th. I'll be back. I don't know if I'll still be able to do like, you know, 3 to 4 streams a week, but it might still be just like 1 to 2 until I like really get back into the school semester. But yeah, just giving you guys a heads up. A short hiatus is coming up. Just because I got a lot of like work stuff happening in the next couple of weeks, because I'm not like actively, the thing with my work is that I'm not actively like in schools, and like I said, I'm just doing busy work in the office, and that usually means other like people will see that I'm available and they'll be like, "Hey Binka, are you down to help with this event? I see that you're at your cubicle not really doing anything." I'll like try to have something on my screen so it looks like I'm really busy. But it's really just me playing Uma Musume. And they're like, "Hey, I noticed that you've been playing that horse game. Like, what do you think about helping us with our event?" So that's kind of why I got kind of suckered into helping out a lot, which, you know, the events themselves are enjoyable. I get to interact with lots of different audiences that I wouldn't usually interact with. But as you guys can see, it does also take up a lot of my time. So unfortunately, no stream this weekend, no stream next week, but we'll be back at it again with the white shoes the week after. So she wiggle on my squiggle till I see myself out. Moogie Sticks, hello. I don't know if it's okay, but is it okay to drop some images in the Discord server? What kind of images? Because usually, yes, of course, as long as it's classroom appropriate. If it's like Digimon cards and all that, sure. But and as long as it's in the right server, or not server, like the right channels, you know, like if you want me to look at art, make sure it's in the art appreciation or the Creative Cubs channel. If it's Digimon, make sure it's in the Digimon thread. Or you could also post it in general if it's Digimon, because, like, you know, that's my latest hyperfixation, you know? Through Gritted Truth, yeah, sure, I'd love to help it. Literal Olivia, like, "Oh, hey there, Binka, I see that you're not super busy. How about you help us out with our event next week?" "Yeah, I'd love to help. I'd love to. Yeah, it sounds fun. Sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, I'm not like I'm doing much. Not like I'm trying to get this horse through her career, or a finale or anything. Not like I have anything to do with my time at home. I'd love to." But yeah, that's kind of exactly it. So it's like a short hiatus. But we'll be back. We'll be back. We shall be back. So bareback. But yeah, so that's what's going on for the next couple of weeks. In terms of the last couple of weeks, I went to the dentist 3 times in a row. The latest with me is that because it's the summer, I've been trying to also get some doctor's appointments and dentist appointments out of the way so it doesn't interfere with my work in the fall and spring. And one of them included going to the dentist, and usually it's only one visit and then I don't see them again for the next couple weeks, but this time it was 3 times in a row because basically I had a tooth that, or I had past tense, had a tooth that it's a fake tooth that didn't it basically it was like a little discolored and it looked kind of gross, and my mom's been like nagging me to like get it fixed or like, you know, do something so that it doesn't, you know, look as unsightly. So I finally did that. I went to the dentist and they basically like drilled away that fake tooth. And by the way, I guess content warning, I don't know if people are squeamish around like dentist and teeth talk, but you see the on my model, you see my little teeth sticking out. One of them's fake. One of them's fake. It's actually kind of weird. So as a cub, one of my baby teeth, my cub teeth, she's talking about gums and stuff. Hello, Valhalla, hello. And then I'll read Fagubi's comment in a little bit. As a kid, one of my cub teeth, my baby teeth, actually never fell out. And I didn't realize this until much later. Because basically what had happened, I actually don't remember like this part as much, because I remember going to a Filipino dentist because they were like a family friend of my parents, and then they what it was is that one of my baby teeth was sticking out. Like it was kind of like jutting out in a weird way. So I think what the dentist did, oh, thank you for the pet beeplebees. What the dentist did is they kind of drilled away at it, and then they put a fake tooth over it. I don't know the terminology. It's like crown or something. My parents also call it pasta for some reason. I don't know if my teeth are made of pasta, but I guess it was like a crown or something over the like little tooth that was like jutting out. It was kind of crooked, and they used that real tooth as like an anchor for this fake tooth. Now that fake tooth, not the tooth itself, but the crown, started to get discolored. Which tooth was it again? It's like my front incisor. I feel like it's one of the like sharper teeth, you know. I don't know if it's like the canine or the incisor, but one of them was like jutting out, you know. When I was like I want to say like even in high school. So it was jutting out, the dentist like drilled away at it, but there wasn't enough tooth left, so he actually put like a fake tooth over it. Now, the material for whatever he used to make that fake tooth started to discolor over time, and it just didn't look good. And as I said, it's an incisor, or it's like a canine, so it's literally at the front of my mouth. So when I smile or when I talk, it's like, it's not super noticeable. I don't know if any of the people that have ever met me IRL ever noticed it, but my parents definitely noticed it. My mom definitely noticed it. So she's like, you need to do something about that. It doesn't look nice. So this past week, I went over to the dentist. She drilled away at the fake tooth, uncovered the real tooth, and put another like temporary crown over it so that she can eventually put a permanent crown over it, if that makes sense. However, the next day, the temporary crown was loose. I felt it. I woke up and I was like, uh-oh. Like, my other fake tooth is about to fall out. I can literally feel it. So called up the dentist and I was like, hey, it's gonna fall out. Can I stop by like today, maybe? And oh, no. Another thing is that, okay, sorry, I'm gonna have to rewind because it's actually like a bit longer of a story. So the day that I went to the dentist, I thought it was just gonna be a consultation. I thought, like, because I had told the dentist before, like, oh, my mom wants me to take care of the discoloration on this tooth. And the dentist was like, okay, come by this day and we'll talk about it, right? So I go that day, and I think that it's just gonna be like a 30-minute consultation. And this is also the same day that I was gonna go to my local card game store to learn how to play some Digimon decks. So I had even told people like, oh, I'm gonna be there early so that I can, you know, play some games with y'all. We're like, okay, cool, well, we're happy to teach you. And then I go to the dentist first. I think it's just gonna be a 30-minute consultation. It was not a 30-minute consultation. It was 3 hours. It was a 3-hour, not even consultation. It was the procedure. It was the procedure. She started drilling away. She started drilling away at my fake tooth, and she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna put the temporary. And then we're gonna get a mold so that we can get your permanent one." So that's also my bad. I could have just been like, I thought this was a consultation, but you know, people pleasing me. I was just like, oh, okay, I guess this is happening today then. Did one all Gurren Lagann on you. Yeah, for real. So this is something that we had previously talked about, but I thought I thought last week was just going to be a continuation of the conversation, but it was the actual procedure. So I was there for 3 hours. They drilled away. They put a temporary tooth on it. Surprise surgery is crazy. I wouldn't say, well, does it count as surgery? Well, she did numb me. I wasn't knocked out, but she did numb me. Oh my god, that was another part. She had other patients that day, and they did this. Oh my god, this is kind of bad, and this is a reason why I don't know if I'll actually go back to that dentist. This was so bad. So she numbed me, and was like, oh, we're gonna wait a couple minutes so that, you know, the numbing thing like circulates around your gums and all that. I'll be right back. Y'all, she went away for like 45 minutes to work on another patient, and by the time she came back, I wasn't numb anymore. Like, or I was still like kind of numb, but it went from like, it was like my nose area and like part of my bottom lip, and then like that whole area was numb, and then by the time she came back, it was only like, you know, like the top of my gums that was still kind of numb. So she took so long that I wasn't numb anymore. She had to give me the shot again. Which actually she does a really, if there's anything I can compliment her on, my dentist, is that she actually did a really, she does a good job of injecting you in a way that you don't feel it. You don't feel it at all. So like that wasn't too bad. But it was still like, bro, really? And then she like drilled away, put the temporary tooth, and then this was the weird part. So she put the temporary tooth, and then her assistant was just supposed to clean up the like cement that they used to put the temporary tooth on your real tooth. She was just supposed to clean it up, but I guess she was new or something, because she told another assistant to check her work. The other assistant comes by and redoes the whole thing. Like, I thought I was gonna be done, and then like the other assistant comes by and redoes the whole thing, so that's like another 30 minutes. And at this point I'm like trying to rush out to get to the card game store because I had told people that I was gonna be there by a certain time. And as I'm on the bus, I look in the mirror and I see that they did a terrible job. But they did a terrible job. In Beans' words, and he was trying to sugarcoat it too, in Beans' words, he said it looked like they put whiteout on your teeth. And I was like, oh my god, this is so bad. This is so bad. So I actually like masked up before I went to the card game store because it was that bad. So, so that was the first day at the dentist. Before I continue on, I'm going to catch up on some messages because I know Fugubi said something a while back. It said the little dude I've been creating like an OG design, going back and redrawing the OG with current learnings in Big Dude Design. Ooh, that sounds really cool. Feel free to, if you haven't already, put it in Creative Cubs. I'm super down to see. Let me catch up again. Surprise surgery. Yeah, I had an experience like that. The dentist barely spoke English and I thought they were working on a tooth on the other side of my mouth entirely. No, not the dentist horror stories. They're always so like, bro, just needs to work on not going away for 40 minutes part then. Yeah. My dentist did something similar, but he also effed me up. So, oh my gosh. Yeah, like all these dentist experiences are so bad because like, you know, like your teeth, like when you talk and when you smile, it's like so obvious if something like is effed up, right? So like, so that was the first day. It was a 3-hour procedure. They did a really bad job, or to be fair, the other assistant did a bad job of like putting the fake tooth in. Looked like I had whiteout on my gums. Had to mask up to go to the card store. Next morning, I wake up. And by this point, I was already intending to go back so that they could at least fix it aesthetically. But I wake up and it's loose. So I decide to go back, and then they... Oh, no, wait. No. I have it backwards. Okay. I woke up and it wasn't loose, but I didn't like the aesthetics, and I realized as I was eating breakfast that the bite is wrong. Like, straight up, like, my bottom teeth were cutting into, like, the fake, like the temporary crown. So I decide to call them up to fix the bite and the aesthetics of it. So I go during that morning. I go in the morning and then they redo it. And then I look and they did a better job aesthetically. It doesn't look like I have whiteout on my gums anymore. But like the bite is like, they did a better job. But like I realized like, cause they cut away at the back of the tooth basically. So Peg's cool. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. You're playing Deltarune. Let's go. I do apologize ahead of time. I'm talking about dentist experiences. So if you or anyone else that came with you is sensitive to that kind of talk, no worries. Like I totally understand if you have to click off, but also thank you for the raid. How you guys doing? How was Deltarune? That's the same, that's made by the same guy that did, what's it called? Undertale, right? How was that? don't know how you were doing. Hello, Pexel. Hello, Zontoku Noah. Welcome, welcome. Dental Rune. Dental Plan. Lisa needs braces. Dental Plan. Binka needs braces. Fun fact, I've actually never had braces. But yeah, we were sharing stories and, or I was sharing my story of like how I had to go to the dentist like 3 times this past week. Because of an effed up temporary tooth. Another time, different dentist, the dentist refused to trim down the filling he just did. Luckily, I left something there and came back the next day and someone else just fixed it. Ah, okay. Yeah, sometimes that's the key, is like seeing if like someone else can help you out. Getting your teeth effed up is so bad, bro. I eat with those for real, for real. Did they make you bite a piece of plastic to check your bite? So here's the thing. The doctor did, like the main dentist, she did. But then remember, as I said, the assistant, the new assistant that was supposed to just clean up, she like asked the other assistant to check, and then the other assistant just completely redid it. And I think when she did that, she didn't check my bite. So so next morning I wake up, I have breakfast, and like the bite is off, so I asked them to redo it. They redo it. The bite is a little bit better because then they did make me bite on the piece of plastic to check. And I was like, okay, it's good now. Aesthetically, it's still a little messy, but like, it's fine, you know? I go home. And then what happened? I was like, okay with the work that they did. I was like totally okay with that. But then I wake up the next morning, and that's the time that I wake up and it's loose. Like I felt it in my mouth that it was like loose, and then I went to the mirror. And I tried to kind of like fix it with my tongue, and it just like loosened further, and I was like, uh-oh. Now, this time I didn't go back to my usual dentist. Luckily, Beans' mom, my boyfriend's mom, my partner's mom, is actually a dental assistant. And I've actually shown her like my teeth before, and she was like, it wasn't the first time that she was like, yeah, the dentist that you have doesn't do a really good job. But she like respected my decision, because I think I told her that like, oh, she's like the same dentist as the rest of my family, and she accepts my insurance and blah blah blah. And she's like, all right, whatever, you know. So I go to Beans' mom, and I'm like, can you check this for me? I don't know if I'm just like overthinking it or if this is actually loose. And she looks at it and she's like, yeah, it's loose and it doesn't look great. And she actually offered, keep this on the down low, Babine Cubs. She actually offered to redo it for me, to like stop by her dentist's office and redo it for me. So she actually does that. So technically, like, I did go to the dentist 3 times in a row, but the last time was with a different person. It was actually with with Beans' mom. So she actually redoes the whole thing for me. Like, she redoes the whole like temporary crown and everything. And y'all, she is like a master of her craft. She's like amazing, because she not only does it look better aesthetically, the cement is like better, and it actually looks like my permanent tooth, except without the discoloration. It looks like my original tooth. And I don't know, she just did like an amazing job. So that's the tooth that I have now, as you can see on my model. See, you can't tell the difference, right? You can't tell the difference. You can't tell the difference. It looks just like my real teeth. Isn't that cool? But yeah, like, that was, hopefully that's the last time. Hopefully when I'm at my work event and I'm like eating lunch, hopefully it doesn't just, like, my tooth just doesn't fall out, you know? But yeah, like, hopefully like, that is kind of the end of my troubles until I get my new permanent tooth. Permanent fake tooth. But my my mother-in-law did say that, like, after this, you should really consider getting another dentist. Because she said, like, oh, they didn't do a good job, and then when I looked at your real tooth, the thing that's like anchoring your fake tooth, like, they didn't do a good job of cleaning it and like all this stuff. So she was kind of throwing shade, but it did make me realize, like, yeah, maybe I think she's right. Actually, I think she's right. Doing a weird route starting chapter 3 tomorrow. Ooh, nice. Good luck with the Delta runing. I did the bite test, but my bite felt skewed on one side and uncomfortable, but the guy refused to do anything, bro. No. You know what? Actually, when you said that they barely speak the same language as you, My doctor is kind of the same. Like, he is fluent in English, but I feel like he misunderstands me sometimes. And so far, so good, but there are times where, oh my gosh, my doctor, my like main like healthcare provider or whatever the heck, he's the kind of guy who I told him like, I think I have anxiety. And he was like, oh, just think positive thoughts. And I'm like, okay. Okay, I'll just think positive thoughts then. Oh, I don't know why I never thought of that, ever. Won't get S. It's like when the plumber or the electrician comes home and blames the person before them. When I get my wisdom teeth removed, this dude absolutely eviscerated my gums, even when the assistant was like, I don't know why he did that. And even he was like, lol, I don't know why I did that. Hello? Oh no, that sounds like so traumatic. Like, like why is both the nurse, why is both the assistant and the dentist being like, lol, I don't know why. I'm just hoping none of your body parts just fall off. No, no, I'm still all in one piece. The one piece. Marry a dentist. For real though, like, no, yeah, like my mother-in-law did like an amazing job. I can't praise her enough. My wisdom teeth came out pretty easily, just some anesthesia, crack, 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 and out comes the teeth. That's the, like, I also had wisdom tooth surgery. It's like crazy because like they say if they've anesthetized, if they numbed you well enough, you don't feel any pain, but you still feel the pressure, and it's weird, man. It's weird. Like you feel like like you said, the crack, 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 and then it's just out, right? Become unbearable. Your tail falls off. No, not my tail. Not my cute little tail that you guys only see when I'm driving the bus. I do have one still beneath my gums. I've heard that people can still have their wisdom teeth in them as long as it's not pushing up against the teeth that's already in your mouth, right? I heard the word primary care provider. Yeah, It baffles me that some health practitioners don't believe or understand mental health. Yeah, right? Someone should give your doctor an award. Your dentist was a creep. No. And I don't know what it is that like sometimes I just feel like I said, it's like the people pleasing aspect of myself, or like the I don't want to cause any trouble, you know, kind of thing, where it's like, dang, sometimes we get like doctors or dentists that just don't do a good job. But like, especially if you're not trained in any kind of medical things at all, it's like, oh, you know what? Maybe I'm just overreacting. Maybe they're doing an okay job and I'm just, you know, being picky, you know? And then you get someone that's like, oh, I actually am trained in dentistry or medical stuff, and I can tell you they're doing a bad job and you should get a new doctor or dentist. Like, it took this incident for me to be like, you know what? Maybe I should get another dentist. It's just that, like I said, it's the same dentist that my other siblings and my mom go to. It's funny because I think my dad also decided to get another dentist, and I should have taken his lead. I should have taken his lead and also found a new dentist. It is pushing again, so I have to check it via x-ray every once in... Oh, no, I see. So, yeah, I guess if it gets, like, really severe, then they'll have to do the surgery again. But I know it sucks, too, because with wisdom teeth surgery, like, it depends. I've seen people that have gone through it without any, like, swelling, but I remember when I had the swelling, I look like the Giga Chad meme. I look like a Giga Chad bear with like the weird like you know, like chin muscles. Not chin muscles, but you know what I mean? Like your cheeks become so angular. I remember getting like the wisdom teeth surgery. Oh, how old was I? I think I was still in like my like early 20s. And my parents drove me back home because I still lived with my parents back then. And they were making fun of the swelling, you know, Filipino parents, or like, I feel like any kind of like diaspora parents, you know, could be like Hispanic, Middle Eastern, Caribbean parents. Like they'll make fun of you. My parents were making fun of me. They're like, oh, look at the chipmunk over here. Get a load of the squirrel. If they knew what a Giga Chad was, they probably would have said that too. They probably would have been like, get a load of the Giga Chad bear over here. And I remember, oh my gosh, I just remembered something. I think I told you guys this story before, but after my wisdom teeth surgery, I had gauze, right? Gauze, like the bandages that they used to like, what's it, clot the blood? Make a blood clot? Like, just stop the blood flow, right? So I had gauze in my mouth, and I think I was also still very drugged up from the surgery. I think one of the first things I did when I got back home is I took a nap, right? With the gauze still in my mouth. I took a nap, and then hours later, I woke up, and I was swallowing something. Like, I wasn't choking, but I woke up, and I realized I had swallowed something, and I felt around my mouth, and I realized I swallowed the gauze. I freaking swallowed the gauze that was in my mouth. First of all, I don't think you should be falling asleep with gauze in your mouth. I think that was my bad, but like, can you imagine how scary it is to just wake up and be like, gulp, uh-oh. Fiber. I'll say freaking this. That was a lot of fiber. The biggest problem is that there is a nerve that goes through your jaw very near the wisdom tooth, so chances are they're gonna injure it. Oh, that's scary. That's really scary. I didn't even think about that. I hope you had a good dream about eating a marshmallow. Impossible. Hello. I don't imagine dreaming. It's just like, nom, nom, it's tasty. Wait a minute. Gulp. Uh-oh. But yeah, man, wisdom teeth surgery is kind of wild in that way. But yeah, at the end of the day, this is my advice to you babing cubs, especially if you're on the younger side. Take care of your teeth. You only have one pair. I mean, like, other than your baby teeth, you only have one, not pair, you only have one set, right? You only have one set. And if it rots away, you gotta get fake teeth, and the procedure to get fake teeth is not only a lot, it's also expensive. One single pair! No, I didn't mean that. Hello, el doctor professor. Gauze swallowing could be accepted in some cultures. Man, wait, what does that mean? One big tooth up top, one big tooth down below. Right? Or in my case, I just have the two teeth sticking out, right, of my muzzle, my snoot. These are the only teeth that I have, you guys. These are the only teeth that I have. I chew with my gums. And I just drink a series of soups all day. I just drink tomato soup. Whenever I have sushi, I just like, it's like the what is it? K-pop Demon Hunters. Living your best porridge in life. That's why those bears were so pissed off at Goldilocks. You know? It's like, you're eating my porridge. That's all I have to eat. For the whole day, I can't eat anything else. Vegetables, forget about it. Forget about it. Good soup. I do love soup. I've grown up with just like, you know, Filipino soup and ramen and stuff, and occasionally pho, like when I was in high school. Like, I grew up drinking that kind of soup that I was not aware of the game that was European, or maybe not European, but like thick soups, I guess. Actually, I had porridge too. I had porridge as a kid. But I guess I'm talking about, like, have you guys ever had like tomato soup, lobster bisque? Actually, I had clam chowder too while I was growing up. What am I talking about? But at my workplace, there's like a little like mini mart kind of, where they also have like fresh food. They have different soups every day. They have the soup of the day. I started eating those because I used to get egg salad sandwich, and my doctor was like, "You're eating too much fatty food. You need to cut down on the eggs specifically." So this is the same doctor that told me to just think positive thoughts, by the way. But no, but I do think that he's right, that I should probably cut down on like the high cholesterol stuff. So I stopped getting the egg salad sandwiches, and I started getting the soups. And for the first time I had baked potato soup and a creamy tomato soup, and there was another thing. Oh, it was like a creamy broccoli soup. I had that, and for the first time, I don't think I'd ever had that before. I love it. I'm like, man, I should try to make this at home. I like found some recipes too, and it seems pretty straightforward. Like, you just gotta, you know, either bake or air fry the like tomatoes and stuff. Get yourself like a blender and just make yourself some creamy tomato soup. Yeah, broccoli cheddar. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Broccoli cheddar soup. Exactly. That's the first time I've had it. It's really good. Maybe the gauze was for nurture. Maybe that dentist knew more about the gauze than we give him credit for. Like, the doctor's just like, ah, this idiot's gonna eat it. Like, this bear doesn't look like she eats her fiber. I'm gonna pack a little bit of gauze in there, make it nice and chewy for her. Yeah, it's broccoli cheddar, creamy tomato soup, and baked potato soup. I've never had baked potato soup before. Wouldn't you know it, it actually tastes like baked potato. Been a while since I had nice creamy soup, come to think. Yeah, like, that's the word I was looking for. Not thick soup, but creamy soup. Because I'm used to, like, broth, right? I'm used to, like, sinigang, which is, like, a broth soup from the Philippines. I'm used to ramen. I'm used to pho. I did used to have clam chowder, though, as a kid. But specifically... Oh, man, if you guys are clam chowder enjoyers, this is gonna sound like blasphemy. But the only exposure that I had to clam chowder as a kid was the Yoshinoya clam chowder, which, by the way, I thought was like a chain that you could find all across America. If you don't know what Yoshinoya is, it's because it's, I think, California, but I mean California only. It's California only. Maybe some other parts too. Wait, I'm gonna look this up. Yoshinoya. It's a Japanese chain. Where can you find it? It's a chain that you can find in different parts of... Is it even, like... Is it only Southern California? Anyway, there's a lot. There's a lot in Southern California. But yeah, if you don't know what Yoshinoya is, it's like a Japanese chain. They have, like, beef bowls. They have, oh my god, they had the... Oh man, they had the best dessert, too! But they don't have it anymore. They have, like, a strawberry shortcake. I remember, like, one of my, like, fond memories with the parentals was, like, going to Yoshinoya, getting the beef bowl. I think they also had, like, their own chicken wings, too. Or not like a bucket, but it's, like, a 4-piece chicken type of thing. And then they had clam chowder, and, for dessert, they had, like, a strawberry shortcake. It was so good! It was so good! I think I hear Schnackery. I think Schnackery wants in. Give me a second, and then I'll catch up on chat. Okay, we're back. You might hear Schnackery meowing every so often. He's in the room. He's very needy. He's right next to... Oh, there he is. Let's see. I tend to make myself spicy Italian-style soups. Ooh! What, give me an example of, Italian-style soup. I'm interested. I'm all on the soup grind now. I need myself some more soup in my life. Nice save. I didn't know Yoshinoya had clam chowder. Yeah, they did. It's very small. It's like a cup. It's like a cup of clam chowder. But I remember, like, when you would get the actual, like, clam pieces, oh man, that was so good. Because it's mostly just like a creamy soup, and then you get, like, the occasional, like, piece of clam in there, and it's like, chewy. Yoshinoya clam chowder sends a shiver down my spine. It's good. It's good. Well, I feel like it's like beginner clam chowder. That's like your gateway drug into your gateway chowder into getting into real chowder, right? I didn't have real chowder until I was like in my 20s, and I think we went to like the beach one time. With California, it's a fictional variant of California. Yeah, it's like it's the non-bear version. There's like an alternate universe that has, instead of California, they have California, and they have Mori Calliope from Hololive. She's actually the one that established it. Yeah, there we go. It's where the Hindu god Kali lives. Exactly, exactly. It's where she's just chilling, you know. Instead of Berrywood, they have Hollywood, you know, which is weird because I don't think they have any like Christmas holly over there. Can I be the devil on your shoulder telling you to make strawberry shortcake at home? It's so good and way better than store-bought. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? I have been watching a lot of MasterChef. I think it's about time that Binka gets into her baking arc, right? Binka baking. Imagine I come back after the hiatus and I'm like, Binka, I tried baking and we don't have a kitchen anymore. We don't have a break room. It's gone. Wait, I actually wanna check something out. What happens when I... Do you guys remember the break room? Is it still operational? It Mr. Pancakes. Wait, let me... There we go. Let's correct our sizes. There we go. You're in the break room that still hasn't been built yet. It's still under construction. Mr. Pancakes with his eyes. Okay, let me catch up. Let me catch up. Blasphemies? There's not such a thing as a non-pastry bear universe? Sounds ridiculous! Exactly. You put them in the right chat? Let me double check. Creative Cubs. Oh my gosh, wait, these are so cute. I want to give them my like full attention either after the stream or during one of my art appreciations. This is so cute. If any of you guys are in the Discord, check out Creative Cubs. Fugubi showed us some OCs. They're so cute. Let me catch up, let me catch up. I usually do a veggie broth, beans, noodles, a bunch of diced veggies like tomato, celery, carrot, peppers, onions, and lots of spices. Ooh, oh, that sounds good. I'm making myself hungry. When was the last time I ate today? I think I had leftovers. I had a lot of rice. I usually do. Oh no, I read that one. Bake binka like oregano, thyme, bay leaves, and basil. Mmm. You guys say basil or basil? Because I've been watching a lot of MasterChef. I just hear Gordon Ramsay say like, it's basil. I think before that I used to say it basil. But but I can't unhear Gordon Ramsay being like, little bit of basil, yeah. Beans and I have been able to like identify just like, if you were to make a drinking game out of MasterChef, it'd be like anytime Gordon Ramsay is like, it could have been so good, but it wasn't. And then he finishes off with like, damn. Damn, damn, damn. Damn, damn, damn. Baron pastries as two different instances. No, it's the same instance. You see, if you also watch River AM, she's the pastry bear. So easy, but so good too. Yeah, I think both are true. Non-bear universe. Finally, my honey will be safe. Maybe potato, some tomato paste. I'm on team basil. Yeah, I feel like before I watched MasterChef, I used to say basil. 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 Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Bibimbap's this clam chowder could have been so good, but unfortunately, it wasn't made in a Yoshinoya. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Alright, let's get back to the classroom, shall we? Get back to class. Okay, we drifted throughout different topics. We were talking about MasterChef, we were talking about teeth, talking about recipes. I do need more soup recipes in my life. If you guys have any soup recipe or any recipes at all that you want to share, we do have the Bear Noms channel in the Discord. I keep forgetting that I was supposed to put a oh my god, I never reacted to Matthew's pandan ice cream. Very green. Tokyo drifted. Basil is British, probably. Basil is basically a British name. Ah, I see. Did you guys hear that screech just now? That was my neighbor. Or the neighbor kids. They're, oh my gosh, it's like so loud. It's very high pitched too. Sure did. Oh jeez. Not only was it loud, it was high pitched. Yes. Oh my gosh, kids are so wild. Okay, so it sounded like a bird. You know what's crazy is like, so right outside of our apartment, there's also like a little like hangout spot, like a little like social area. So we do get a lot of like, we do hear a lot of kids and just people like partying. It's the place where people like go and like barbecue during like 4th of July and New Year's and stuff like that. Nice psychic attack. Um, so we get a lot of people like partying or like the kids are usually playing in that area. They were playing music today and they were playing, I thought someone just died. They were playing a song from like over 10 years ago that I used to listen to in college because the Filipino club that I was in, they used to play it at the end of all of their board meetings. And when I'm gonna play the song for you, the title itself and the chorus have profanity, so you know it's not class appropriate, but just this once I'll let you guys listen to it. But I was like, I understand why kids are playing this song, but also this is like over 10 years ago. Why are you guys listening to this? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? The VOD watchers, you won't be able to hear it, but yeah, it's this one. It's this one. I'll put the volume up. Get wrecked, VOD gang. Don't worry, I'll catch up on chat afterwards, but I just want you to hear this song. This one. Sorry, it's gonna be a little loud. I don't bear with you? Bear? Bear? Bear. Rather do than to be barren with you. I don't give a bear. I don't give a bear. I don't give a bear. I don't bear with bear. This song. Yeah, this is the song that they were playing outside. I was like, nice bears. They were. Let me put the volume down so you can hear me yap. This song is from like 10 years ago. When was this released? There's an instrumental version. Why is there an instrumental version? I just got the most powerful Vine flashbacks. Yeah, like, you see what I mean? Like, I understand why kids, you know, they're rebellious. Like, you know, they want to seem tough. I understand why they're playing it, but I'm also like, why are you playing it when it's this old? Like, you guys were fetuses. You guys were fetuses when this song came out. There's a meme? Well, actually, that doesn't surprise me too much that there's a meme with this song. I missed a couple of messages, so let me scroll up a little bit. I was at a friend's place yesterday and their kid decided I was the most interesting person in the world for no reason, and they needed to show me everything they could think of. In some ways, that could be very adorable, right? But I can also see how, like, that can slowly, maybe not slowly, but surely suck away at, like, energy, right? The energy stonks. Because, like, I love kids. I definitely want a cub and or cubs in the near future. And, you know, I work with students, and it's always so nice when it's like, oh my gosh, I want to show you this and I want to show you that, but I'm also introverted and my energy stonks are going down with every single thing that they show me, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool, wow, oh man, that's your whole Pokemon card collection, wowzers, that's so cool. All right, I gotta go sit in this corner and just look at it for a while if that's okay with you. You know what? I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna be there for like 30 minutes. No, I'm not using it. I'm not pooping or anything. I just need to be in a quiet place right now. Don't you worry. Show me the rest of those Pokemon cards afterwards, okay? Okay, champ? Yeah. Sanity check successful. You're a bear having parakeets as neighbors. Isn't that far-fetched? It's true. I thought someone just died. The Filipino club sleeper ancient coding reactivated. I don't give a bear. I don't bear with you. It was adorable, but I was also trying to play board game. Okay, yeah. That I totally understand. Okay, but to finish up the thought that I was having, this is also the song that when I was in like my first Filipino club and I was part of their board, like their executive board. They have like a president, vice president, all that stuff. We would end all of our board meetings with this song. I don't know how it started. I don't know why it started, but it'd be like, all right, cool. So we have our general meeting planned, you know, we have our events planned. All right, sounds good. All right, let's go ahead and can I get a motion to conclude the meeting, to adjourn the meeting? Aye. Binka says aye. Okay. Binka, and someone else second. Okay, we got a second. All right. Meeting adjourned. And then suddenly, wow, good job on the meeting, you guys. Wow, so much planning. What do you guys want to do after? Like that like POV, you were at the board meeting. That is how all of our board meetings ended. I don't know why, but that's just how it was. But the song was a bit fresher back then at the very least. Now it's just like, what? It's like 10 years old. Why are people still playing this? I didn't know that there was a meme though, but with how this song goes, it isn't too, as Matthew said, it wasn't too far-fetched. So with that, let's go back to the retro wave. I'm thinking we'll let the ad break run in a couple of minutes and then we'll get into our DC Go, our Digimon games. And if people want to join in, I'll probably put the code in the Discord. Oh, I should fix the Discord. You know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do during the ad break. I gotta remind myself, I have to fix the Discord link. Because if you try to get the Discord link, it's not correct. It's not correct. Let's see. I think I also want to check out Fugubi's OC art as well. But yeah. Them's the breaks. We covered a lot of topics today. We covered my teeth debacle. Soup. If you guys have any soup recipes you want to share it in the Discord, the Bear Noms. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you for putting a new Discord link in there. I'm actually gonna copy that. Let me copy that and I'll put it in. Do you know if this link, when you generated it, did you put any restrictions, like after a certain amount of uses it like goes away or anything like that? If not, it's fine. I think I'm just gonna use it regardless. But nope. All right, cool. Because what I usually do is I put a restriction just because I'm always scared of people like hate rating or, you know, like doing stuff like that. But I think you just copy paste. Okay, no worries. Thank you. But at this point, I think you know, if any such emergency should happen, Discord has a lot of ways to prevent it. I have bots in the Discord, and like there's also like kind of like an emergency shutdown button. Not to shut down the cord, but to just make sure that people don't join and don't post. If there's intruders, raiders, you know, that kind of thing. So we do have an ad break starting up soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys in recess a little bit early so I can get all that stuff out of the way. I'm gonna fix the Discord link. I'm gonna look at Fugubi's art. I'm gonna get a glass of water, and then we're gonna play Digimon. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Okay, we're back. I was just commenting on Fugubi's art. It's so cute. I love kind of like all iterations. If you guys look at Fugubi's art in Creative Cubs, they're all like very rotund, and I like how like in the beginning it almost reminds me of like a rookie Digimon, but then it keeps on developing and developing in it, and like it just keeps getting more and more expressive. And you got the floppy ears! The floppy ears! Let's see. Such a shame. These tires could have been great. Could have been great. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. For real, still eats the tires. It's raw! It's freaking raw! And then like Gordon Ramsay just throws something. Like, oh my gosh, should we have like a Gordon Ramsay Babinka that's just like critiquing the different like car oils and tires and all the things that you guys eat? Like you guys will like eat this OBS scene, and Gordon Ramsay will just be like, this OBS scene is so fresh. I can't even think of like a good one. I can't even think of a good one. It's so raw that you might as well debut again. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Along the line, you can see the Latmonterimon inspiration. Yeah. I love the, it's the floppy ears and the little horn, but you also made it your own. Like, I love the big paws as well. There's the horns, but that was something else. I was like looking at, one of the specific ones. The hair in one of them. I gotta say, like, the chibi ones are probably my favorite. The chibi ones. I just saw the one where it's like the face with like the puckered lips and like the pretty eyelids. Did you put raw car oil over these carburetors? Are you freaking stupid? Oh my god, Pexicle, why is that so on point? It's like something he would say. Are you freaking stupid? And then like the other judges will like chime in as well. I feel like they all have the capacity to be really mean, especially Joe, but Aron is kind of like the nice one out of them. It's like, I just wish that you didn't put the motor oil on top of the tires like that. It would have been better like on the side, you know? Like, I just wish that, like, I feel like they always, like, regardless of the judge, they'll always say, like, I just wish it was a little bit more fragrant. I've seen a lot of kitchen nightmares. Like, I know, Beans and I, we're marathoning all of, like, MasterChef. We're already on season, I think, 11? But he started at 1. I started at like, I don't know, like 5 or something like that, because it still has like a very 2000s 2010s aesthetic to it, if that makes sense. So I tried to stick it with more of the OG Demon Dude chibi with the horns and the hair. I love the horns and the hair a lot. But yeah, the design is really cute. I like it. But yeah, let's start playing some Digimon cards, shall we? Let's start playing some Digimon cards. So what I want to do for today is I actually want to learn a new deck. Well, it's not new. It's new to me. But I want to learn a new deck. It's Numemon. I just wish it was a little bit more not bad. I just wish that it had, what do you call it? Flavor. A little bit more good and not bad. Yeah, I want to test out a deck first with the bot, and then I'll play against a random person, and then if anyone wants to go up against me, even though I'm still learning the deck, I don't know what all the cards do yet, I don't know how to read, then yeah, we can open up that option in the Discord. I'll probably put the code in the Discord, but for now, starting with a bot, and then starting with random people, and then we could do a room. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan for today. I don't know how long we'll go for, because I also haven't had Din Din yet, so it might just be for like maybe an hour and a half more. But also if we get really into it, and if Beans gets me food, because he did go where'd he go? He went to go drop off something. We'll see. But yeah, so from here on out we're gonna be playing some DC Go. I'll show you guys the deck that I'm working with. I decided to retool a lot of my like decks, because I had a lot already. I deleted the ones that I didn't see myself using a lot, but I also combined a few. My adventure deck now it just says adventure instead of Huang adventure. Here, this is the deck that I'm gonna try out. It's called Bear Love. It's mostly Numemon. Oh, you know what? Let me turn off the Spotify, because I think you can hear the music from the game. It's mostly Numemon based, so the little slimy guy for any folks that aren't familiar with their Digimon, you know. Mostly Numemon based, and like one that isn't a Numemon, but it's like it might as well be. And then some Monzimon that has some bears in it. It has some bears. And then I don't know, some folks here. You mean these guys? Exactly, Matthew, exactly. It's those guys. Who, like, I'm starting to get really attached to them now. I'm starting to get really attached to the Numemon. You know, like, I think I already said a while back that, like, they're starting to grow on me. They've like, fully grown on me. Like, I think they're adorable. I've started drawing art of them. I haven't posted it anywhere, because it's just mostly, like, me sketching. So, there's also some tech choices in here, and from my understanding, tech is like things that you can kind of like sub in for cards. A part of me is a bit of a purist, or rather I wish I were a purist in that, like, oh, if it's a Numemon themed deck, I want it all to be like Numemon Monzemon line and not anything too random. But with like how the Digimon card game works, you could sub in, like, as long as it's the same color, like as you can see here, Monzemon's yellow, Numemon's black. This is yellow and black. You could sub that in. It's just that, like, there's just a little bit of a mental, like, if you're like a Digimon fan that, you know, is like not strict, but it's like, oh, Numemon and Garemon can become Monzemon, or it could become Edamon, or it could become, you know, Waru Monzemon, you know. A part of me wants to stick to that line, but the whole point of Digimon is to be a little bit more flexible, right? But I don't know, there's something about it where it almost feels like not cheating, because you're still playing within the rules, but it's like Monzemon becomes a dark angel, you know, like a dark angel. So I'm just saying that I'm conflicted, but it is a valid strat, you know. It's just that I don't have these cards IRL, so I'm either gonna have to purchase them, or I'm gonna have to tech them in with something else. I did also tech in the rookies, so if we want to go through what's in the deck, we have Sunomon, and Tokomon. This one is mostly, it benefits more if you Digivolve on top of it, but then you don't Digivolve after that. which actually works because I run a lot of what's called floodgates. These are Digimon that are like, they're usually really weak, but they're used to prevent your opponent from playing a certain strategy. So for example, this one says you can't reduce play costs. This one says you can't gain memory except with tamer effects. This one is just a blocker, but this one is you can't ignore Digivolution requirements. So this one stops a lot of really powerful decks. And then the strat, at least from my understanding, is you play Numemons, you play the little slimy guys, and they usually have effects that have to do with either the trash or something like that. So, so even, wait, let me read this. So even in Digimon, you play hate bears. No, I play love bears. Look, he has a little heart, and sometimes monkey, and Warumanzemon too. And Shadow Seraphimon. These two, like, I can see why these are tech choices. Like, Valkyriemon and Shadow Seraphimon are insane, but let's go through the deck. I'll show you guys how the deck works with a bot first, and then we'll do some random matches. So let's do Bear Love. I'll explain it, because it is a little different from how my adventure deck works. Oh, this is a great hand, actually. We'll keep this hand. What's my opponent playing with? Oh, I can't tell yet. So, what I can do is I could either start with, let's see. Agumon's actually a good choice. Chikurimon. I don't know what my opponent's playing with. So just in case, we'll put Chikurimon. And I think I should actually keep Satsuki in my hand. So let's actually play Agumon to end my turn. Agumon's effect is if my opponent has a... Oh, they're playing with Wind Guardians. If my opponent has a Digimon... Oh my god, I hate that the bot does that. If my opponent has a Digimon, I get an extra memory. I hate that the bot... I don't know, it's kind of dumb sometimes. So it just like hard plays Digimon, like really strong ones, which gives me a lot of memory. But it's just not realistic. Like if I want to realistically learn how to play this deck... You know, like I need like someone who tries to choke out the memory, you know, who tries to give me the least amount of memory as possible. But nope, they're giving me a lot. But I think that's also a way that I can show you guys what this deck is capable of. So I'm gonna play at the Chikuri. That means that they can't reduce any Digivolution costs. I get that extra memory by having that on the field. Now I can Digivolve, but I should Digivolve something other than the Chikurimon. Because then this ability disappears. So I should Digivolve over the Agumon. We're going to play out this Numemon, which has a little like police siren on its head. It's from the novel Digimon Seekers. It's very cute. And it has a cool effect, which is when it Digivolves or gets played, I can play this Tamer as its Digivolution, like under it. And it gains Rush, meaning that it can attack on the turn that it's played. So I can either Digivolve on top, or I could just hard play it, which actually... What's the effect for this one? When attack target is switched, gain 1 memory. What do I get? I get jamming and reboot. Nah, I think I'm gonna hard play it. We're gonna hard play it. And I can activate that effect. I could get Satsuki here. Normally, because of summoning sickness, I wouldn't be able to attack with this Numemon, but if I play this Satsuki, it gets Rush, so it can attack. I have a lot of memory. This is kind of crazy. I don't think I want to play this one yet, so let's try this. Let's attack. Wait, what's this one's effect again? When attacking. Okay, so I don't think anything's... Wait. They have a puppet... They probably have a Puppetmon Ace. But I don't think that should trigger. Yeah, it didn't trigger. So it's okay if that one goes away. Does this have an on deletion? It does not. It's especially bad when the bot is using a Batamon deck. Like, you can use your level 2 to decrease the pace, or you could just hard play a Batamon, alright? Yeah, dude, the bot is just so, like, it's good if you want to take your time and read the cards and learn it, you know? But when you're, like, if you want a realistic experience, you don't play the bot. You play, like, against random people. I shouldn't play this one, because this one benefits the most if I have a Monzemon or X antibody underneath. I can play it though. When one of your Digimon is played, one of your Digimon gets minus 2,000 till the end of the turn. Yeah, this would be kind of a waste if I just play this out right now. So, let's do... Oh, this has jamming, so it's not gonna die regardless. Ah, dang it! Like, I just gave it a boost. I'm just gonna do something crazy and end my turn there. I'm gonna play out Satsuki. And then it's gonna directly attack with Alliance. That's fine. Are you freaking my frick? There's nothing to de-digivolve, buddy. Oh, never mind. They bottom decked me. Insane. The bot is easy mode before you're ready for random matches. Exactly. Let's see, Kukuomon. Players can't ignore Digivolution requirements. Let's do that. Okay, another Satsuki. Dang, I still kind of bricked despite that. No, actually, I can't de-digivolve because they just hard played this. When a card is removed and delete one of your opponent's 8,000 or lower, and this effect doesn't delete, you gain a security +1. No, I guess we could just hard play this then. It makes my heart hurt because I can't play out my combos, but it's okay. At the very least, it can do something about this problem here. Dang, I'm getting my butt whipped by the bot that I've been talking smack about. This is what I get. They just be hard playing. Mayshark, hello. Given the monopo. Dang, that was kind of a brick hand. I'm not getting any like lower level folks. I could just do this, or no, I could do this and it'll block, right? But Shinmonzemon. Ooh, I could also play out this one. Let's see. There's nothing I can digivolve on top of? Yeah, I bricked. That's funny. I was talking smack about the bot. And I got a brick hand. Let's do that again. I want to show off the combos. Yeah, I think we can work with this. Because the cool thing, at least I have Numemons. The Numemons I can hard play out. Chumon. Let's just play out the Chumon for now. Oh, they're playing Appmon. Does the bot even know how to use Appmon though? That's like the thing. It's like I guess it does because it has something linked to it. The whole thing with Appmon is that it like links other Digimon to it. How are you? I'm good. I'm doing good. I was telling a story earlier about how I went to the dentist and I got like a fake tooth. I got a fake tooth, but I had to go over and over again because it kept on there were problems each and every time. But it's okay. Now I have a lot of memory. Which app is the Mon? That's a great question. I actually started watching more of the Appmon anime. So for those who don't know, Appmon is kind of a spin-off of not a veneer but a crown. A crown. I got a crown on top of my tooth. Appmon is a spin-off of Digimon, but it's based off of like apps basically. So if you imagine like Google Maps as a Digimon, it's like a navigation Digimon, right? So it's a pretty cool concept. Oh, actually, I think this is the navigation one. This is Navimon, right? It kind of looks like you know, it's like the street view, right? So it's a pretty cool concept. And their gimmick in the card game is that they can link with each other. So like if you link with a certain Digimon, it'll give you like extra effects. So let's see if we can... This is better to on play. I would need to delete this one. Yeah, let's do this. We'll play out the Garamon. And it requires me to trash something from my hand in order to draw. I'm actually gonna trash this one because this would actually be pretty easy to get out of the trash if I have a Monzemon or a Waru Monzemon. Unfortunately, not this one. Not the X-Antibody. So let's see. And I have another Numemon here. I could Digimon. Like I said, it's a bit of a waste to put that in there. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 DP until the end of their turn. That's not going to be enough for this one. I'm going to mute for a second. Okay, I'm back. Beans just got back from some errands and he got me a little bowl of cantaloupe. I love cantaloupe. It's like literally one of my favorite fruits. So I'm eating good. That means I'm gonna have a little bit more energy. I would say story-wise, Appmon is better than Ghost Game. So far, yeah, like I'm only 12 episodes in and like it's not super, like it's kind of episodic, but there's still like an overarching plot. Yeah, I think I stopped at like episode 12 last night or something. Like they finally introduced like a character named Ray and like what's going on with him. So it's really good. And I kind of like that, especially in this day and age when like AI is kind of a big thing. It kind of touches on a lot of those topics of like, you know, letting AI do things like dress yourself or I don't know, decide on like food reviews and stuff like that. It's really interesting and it's very pertinent to what's going on right now in terms of like technology. So what can I do? If I play, I don't have a Satsuki in my hand, so I don't know if I could play that one. I could play this one. I'm not gonna attack though. Not gonna attack. Is that one a spin-off? I thought Toei and Bandai recognized it as the 7th anime series. I think it was initially presented as a spin-off, but I think eventually they did have it just be like part of like the canon, you know? And it's funny because I see a lot of people on like the Digimon TCG Discord like having discourse about it. I feel like it's only like one guy that's like opposed to recognizing Appmon as Digimon, but yeah, like a lot of the consensus, there's not really consensus, but a lot of people are just like, who cares? It's fun. It's fun. It's part of the card game. And you know, let's have a blast. I'm gonna need some cantaloupe. It's just a little awkward to chew because I have to avoid my temporary crown. Otherwise, it might pop off again. So it's weird to just chew with like one side of your face, you know? Okay, I still have memory. What shall I do? What's his effect again? When it gets linked, it can destroy something under 10 DP, so I need to try to destroy it somehow, but the question is, I can't de-digivolve. Quite the conundrum. I could digivolve into, like I said, it would just be a waste because I don't have a Satsuki, but you know what? Let's not limit ourselves. Cool, I got some effects from that. I get to draw. I cannot use that. Nice, I got a Satsuki. That's perfect. Dude, with the freaking hard playing, why? And it got linked too. That's crazy. I get some memory at least because my opponent has Digimon. I have a lot of memory. Again. Oh, I have to attack? Oh, it's a taunt. Did this one taunt me? Yeah, it's a taunt, as in like I have to attack, but it has a blocker, so it's just gonna die. Man! That freaking sucks. No, Numemon. Well, at least it's suspended, so now I can attack if I want to. Shiopi, hello, welcome, welcome. We're playing a little bit of Digimon card game today. Let's see. I'm playing with a little slimy Numemon deck. So what can I do? What can I do? I can Digivolve into Monzemon. Actually, yeah, I think that might work. No, wait. What do I have in my trash? Okay. I have a little bit of a strat here. I can hard play this. People complaining about Appmon and DCG reminds me of Old Man Yells at Sky. Yeah, for real. So if I hard play this Monzemon, I can actually get a Numemon from the trash and gain memory. And then it gets blocker because of the Numemon's effect. And then what else? One of your opponent's Digimon gets... And then I think I can link Satsuki as well. So let's just try it out. I have the memory for it. Let's get this Numemon. Because it's gonna... If you look at the inheritable, it's gonna grant me blocker. The future is now, old man! And then I got 2 memory out of that. Cell Sect. Cell Sect. I should probably let them know that there's a typo. I'm actually in the Discord server with for the development of DC Go. Cell Sect. Actually, I should take a better screenshot. There you go. Schnackery! Oh, Schnackery wants out. Give me a second. I'm back. Yeah, Schnackery just left. He hates me. He hates me. Let's see. Should I give it to... What are these effects again? I can keep on playing bodies. You know what? Monze X is actually gonna be really useful. But it's when one of your other Digimon is played, one of your opponents get -2 for each of your Digimon until the end of their turn. So I think I can take out this one. As long as I have 5 Digimon. Well, we'll see if I can make it work. Let's do this. Or, I don't know which one to pick. Well, we'll do this one. That one can't attack us. And then... Let's do Garamon? No. Fine, we'll do Monze X. Draw 1. Play Numemon from hand. Let's do Garamon. Trash 1 to... I don't know if I want to do that. Let's do this one. -8,000! Ooh. Let's do it. Then trash something to draw 1. Oh, these are all good though. No, I kind of want to keep... all of them. No selection. But let's do this. Wait, what's this one's effect again? On deletion you may play... Ooh, if it gets deleted, I can play out a another Numemon. So we'll do that because it's free 99. And then, ooh, this is the taunt actually. This is a good one. Ooh! Actually, so Edamon's kind of like a really good effect because it taunts your opponent into attacking, but it also decreases the amount of DP they have. And when it attacks, that would actually trigger one of these effects. So this can actually work really well in our favor. I just have to plan it out very carefully. It would have to be Valkyriemon. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna taunt. Yeah, this one. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. I forgot about the -3000. We should have taunted this one to activate the ace. Ah, whatever. It's okay. It's fine. I'm silly. Can I ask, do you know how on Bear's Green Earth Blast Digivolution works? Yeah, it's a counter basically. So, that's what I was trying to like make this Digimon do, but okay. So, Blast is basically if your opponent swings at you, either at a Digimon or you, like your security, and you have a level 5, you can Digivolve into an ace as long as it's in your hand. So for example, here I have Edamon, and I have Monze X. These are both level 5s, right? They're both on the field, so if next turn, if he swings, if this Appmon swings at me, I can play out an ace. So Valkyriemon, they can automatically digivolve. All of their on play when digivolving effects would play out. So usually it's a really good counter. It's almost like a trap card from Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, you activated my trap card. The one big drawback to aces, of course, is the overflow, because you're essentially digivolving for free, right? Like normally you would have to pay the 4 cost, pay 4 in order to digivolve this on top of, say, Edamon or Monze X, but you're digivolving for free. So the cost is actually, if this were to get deleted, de-digivolved, bottom decked, any kind of removal at all, then you actually lose memory due to this effect, which is overflow. So it's like it can be really advantageous because, like, depending on what the on play, or rather when digivolving effect is, like it could stop your opponent in their tracks, but if they have a counter to that, you could lose out on memory and they could actually retake the game. So the bigger the level, the more the overflow. Yeah, I thought that aces could only, like, I thought only level 6s or megas could be aces, but I found out that there is there's a Magna Angemon ace, there's a Taumon ace, so I don't know if there's any level 4 or champion aces yet. I don't know, feel free to correct me, but there's a bunch of mega level ones and there's a handful of ultimate level ones. So what I was essentially trying to do was, Edamon has a cool effect where it like taunts your opponent into attacking no matter what, right? So you could have your opponent attack into, say, a blocker, or you could have them attack and that would trigger a Blast Digivolution. But I messed up. I accidentally deleted the target that I was taunting, so there goes that plan. I could still Digivolve to make the effect happen. Let's see. It would just be -5000. That wouldn't be enough to delete this. So, when attack targets change, all of your opponent's Digimon get 5000 DP for the turn. This one's actually still good though, because this one would also prevent them from playing out at least small bodies. The only thing is I can't de-digivolve. That's the sucky part, because they hard play this. You know what? Knowing the AI on the bot, it's probably gonna attack anyway. So it's not like I have to taunt it for that to happen. So let's do this. Wait, what's in the Digivolution cards for this? Yeah, it has a Numemon, so let's do this. And if it gets deleted, wait, I could Trash one from hand to gain 2 times memory. Wait, what triggered that? Oh, I could get some more memory. I could choke out their memory. So yeah, let's actually do that. I'm gonna delete the Garamon. Or the Numemon, actually. So they only have 1 memory to work off. Yeah, see, they're gonna attack. And that actually activates this. Reveal top 3 cards. I can get the Chikurimon. Ooh, wait, I didn't know it had that effect. Wait. What just triggered right now? Oh no! It got deleted. I was trying to look at the effect. Okay. I get more memory. Freaking hard plays. All turns when one of your other Digimon is played, one of your... Oh! That's what happened. So, when my opponent attacked, that triggered, whose effect? I think, here, Edamon's effect. When an opponent's Digimon attacks, you can reveal top 3, and you can play out something. When something new is played, that activates Monzemon's ability, which minuses the DP for that Digimon. Oh man, that's kind of a sick combo. I have to write that down. So, Edamon's inheritable triggers Monze X. All turns. I'm writing down all the tips I'm learning. That's a good effect. But now I have another big body on here. Good thing is it's not a blocker, so so this could still work in our favor. Let's see. When attack targets change. On play, negative 5,000 for the turn. When a card is removed from security, delete one of your opponent's 18,000. If this effect didn't delete, oh, then I can recover. So let's actually do that. Can I guess I can't digivolve. Oh, I need a level 5. No! Let's do this. Hard play? Delete this to draw 2. Ooh, I got this guy. This guy has no effects, and at first I was like, why would anyone put them in their deck? Right? It has literally no effects, no inheritables. But it's very cheap to play. Look at this. It only costs 3 memory to play this out. And it's also a really good target for Garamon's attack because it needs to delete something to draw more. So there's Warumonzemon, which can actually take out something from the trash. D-Digivolve's not gonna work here. Let's just have a level 5 out so that we can either ace, draw 1. We can't de-digivolve, so. Nat20 Gaming, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining the class. My name's Babinka Bear, your local Sun Bear, art history teacher and educational streamer, and we're playing the Digimon card game right now. I'm trying to learn a new deck. I'm trying to learn the slimy boys and the very, very good boys. So, I still want to get something out of the trash, though, so let's do that. From... Oh, I guess from the hand. I don't know why I thought it was from the trash. Unfortunately, I can't de-digivolve, but that's okay. I can, however, play out this guy, which will rush. Yeah, let's do that. Because I also have a... Wait, is it Satsuki in hand? Ah, it's only Satsuki from hand. But I can also just... I can also do that. So I won't get rush. But at the very least I could get reboot and jamming. Slimes are supposed to be good CS fodder from what I was told. I haven't, well, I've been experimenting with the CS deck. The only thing is DC Go isn't updated yet, so it doesn't have any CS stuff that I can play around with at the moment. I've just been playing CS at locals. And I'm still very, very, very beginner with this game. This is my very first TCG ever. I didn't even play like Yu-Gi-Oh that much growing up. or MTG, so I'm still getting the hang of things, like combos, and all of that. But I have played a little bit of CS. I do like the kind of the bread and butter of it, the whole mechanic of like de-digivolving and digivolving. I think, yeah, Gold Numemon is really good for that deck. I want to play Platinum Numemon, but a lot of people are like, oh, it's not good. Like, it's not as good as like Gold Numemon's effect. I'm eagerly awaiting trying different Omnimon builds and the new Royal Knight stuff. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I got a few people at my locals that really love Omnimon builds, so they're excited. They're having a good time. I'm just fighting against a bot right now just so I can learn the Numemon deck. And let's see. The only thing with the bot is that it keeps on hard playing the big guys, so I need a way to... I guess we could just digivolve. Oh no, we can't digivolve. Oh no, because it's black. It's not yellow. No. We can still do Seraphimon. It's just not gonna de-digivolve. When attack targets change one of your opponents, Digimon gets negative 5,000. I could also attack over. If I really wanted to, I could just attack over. Let's Mind Link. Not with this one. No, with this one. I wouldn't want to lose this one. See, normally I would lose against that, but I didn't. We had 2 Omni builds in the last locals. Ah. I don't know how many, let's see. I think 2-3 people do. Why is all of their, like, all of their security was like all the high stuff? What the heck? I could hard play this one. I could. No, I'll just, or should I? Should I? Let me put this here. Maybe I'll get a good card. X Antibody. It's a good one. That could be a good one. Okay. At the very least, I might want to do this just to recover. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what happens. This is just a bot, you know. Yeah, let's take out Satsuki. I'm just learning. We're still just learning. Oh wait, my Monze X. That's right, I think Monze X isn't. No, Monze X could have been really useful here. But we can still play something out. No, we can't! We can at least blast Digivolve? Let's see what happens with this one. Ah, there's nothing to do Digivolve. Unless this, but like... Not really. This'll block. -5? Let's delete. Or, should we do that one? No, we want to delete this. Play out the Chikurimon. Get some memory. This feels so odd to play against the bot when like it does moves like these. Oh. Maybe we can just play out the Numemon. At the very least, it could get blocker if it digivolves. At the very least, you know. You draw one. Not use because she's not in my hand anymore. Ooh, we could do Monzaemon. Negative 3,000 and minus. Oh, I do like the minus security attack. Let's go. These de-digivolve effects would be so good if I could de-digivolve. I should try to download DC Go later to actually practice Digimon again since I haven't been to locals. I like it personally because like it helps me practice when I can't play up against real people at locals. Just know that since you already learned it at locals, this shouldn't be a problem for you, but for me, because I learned through DC Go and then went to locals, it doesn't help your muscle memory because it does everything for you. It draws when you digivolve. It you know, it lets you know all of the effects. Whereas at locals, you know, you kind of have to remember and you have to like read the card and all of that. So like DCGO is a good way to like learn the effects, but it does hold your hand a lot. And if you're like me, like I forget to freaking draw, you know, when I digivolve. I forget a lot of things because I'm so used to like DCGO doing it for me, you know. But overall, I would still say it's a good way to practice. Let's see. Let's play X Antibody. Wait, did I do that right? If one of your without made digivolve. Oh no, I did it wrong. That's another thing with DCGO is that if you do something wrong, it's very unforgivable. There's no like, are you sure about that? Like there's no like little note that says like if you do that, it's not gonna do anything, you know. Like, unlike locals where it's like, oh, if you do that, you know that's not gonna have an effect, right? Because they have like an effect that'll go up against it. We had the issue of people being too reliant on DCGO that we're just starting this weekend. Yeah, that's me. That's me to a T. Also, I just realized I could just swing for a game. I just realized I was like, wait, I have all these Digimon that are like out and about. They're ready. There we go. So yeah, what Nat20 said is like 100% correct. Like people get too reliant on it. So I think maybe should I do another bot match, or should I try to go up against a real person? The only thing with like a real person is that I won't be able to like chat as much or linger as much. Let's do another quick bot mission or bot battle, just so I could really get the hang of things. Because I'm messing up like what X Antibody does, you know? Like I don't have any level 3s, so let's not start off with that. Also, DCGO has an issue of your deck getting nutty draws sometimes. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, like... No, actually, sometimes I feel like I get better draws on DCGO than I do at locals. Either that or, I don't know, I'm doing something. Something's up. Let's see. So Chikurimon is there. Kokuomon, we can put him out. Ooh, or we could do this. Actually, yeah, maybe Sepia Memory Boost would be good to have, like, in our back pocket, you know? I challenge you to a duel! If you want, actually, if folks want to go up against me, I'll post the room number in the Discord after I'm done with this bot. Let's see. Maybe having Monze X would be good. Oh, they're playing with puppets. They're playing with puppets. Does the bot know how to use puppets though? This is better to hard play. But I would need to delete something. Nimesuke. Oh, I don't think I have anything that I'd be able to delete. Whoa. Let's hard play the Kokua. And then... Yeah, we're getting some pretty nutty draws. Like... You know what it is? I also teched out Ukomon. Because this deck is supposed to have an Ukomon, which definitely helps with, like, tempo and stuff, but I teched it out because I don't have an Uko. Dang it. Darn it. God darn. Gosh dang. We're running into a lot of the same problems as last time. Where, like, I don't have, like, a line, you know? Ow, what the hey. Let's surrender. Let me fight against a random person and then I'll start fighting against people. In rooms. Let's see what happens. I feel like for sure I'm gonna get my butt whooped right now, but it's all for the sake of learning. It's all for the sake of learning. I don't see any of my level 3s, so let's mulligan. Even though I could just hard play the Numas. Like, you see, like, I don't have any... I can still hard play the Numas. What are they playing with? Kokomon. Oh, is this green... like vegetation or green popper? We could do... oh, we could hard play this one already and just like rush in there, you know? We could do that. We could also... we could have that in our back pocket. Actually, take it back. My bro needs the computer. No worries at all, beeplebees. I'm just gonna be playing against random people. Let's just do this. I know it doesn't, like, you know, at least it has, like, the Satsuki. Not use. Wait, actually, that was probably a bad move. Because I didn't retain turn, you know? Oh, that's fine. I still gotta not use. I don't know what's going on, but I would like to learn this game one day. I think you should. I think you 100% should. And then we could play matches and stuff. He has jamming, so he will survive this no matter what. That was Adventure Lilymon. That's an interesting choice. We can also hard play Garamon. We'll trash this Numemon so that we could draw 2. Do we get anything good? Man, we keep getting Monze X and Shadow Seraphimon. What the heck? Yeah, let's play out the Satsuki. Like, literally the last 3 games, we've been getting, like, just Monze and Shadow Seraphi X. And I don't even play 4 of for Shadow Seraphi. It just keeps popping up. But yeah, if anyone, including George included, but, like, if anyone would want to... oh, they're gonna bottom deck both of my things. Or not, I guess? Wait, how come that didn't bottom deck? Because Lilymon's, Adventure Lilymon, lets her bottom deck something that's already suspended. So why didn't they do that? But if you guys are interested in learning, just let me know. I'm down to, teach the ropes as much as I can. Have you signed up for the Elysian beta? I have. I did, actually. I did. It was, like, literally the first thing I did this morning. I saw the tweet and I was like, oh, I'm signing up. That Mimi is dangerous because I played her for my Wind Guardians deck. -2. Ooh, security attack -1 is always a good effect. So let's do that. And then we can also do Monze X. Dang. I wish I had some... I may play 1 Numemon from your hand. I don't have a Numemon! No! Unless I Digivolve right now and draw a Numemon. That'd be real... ah, dang it. Damn. That would have been so good as a combo. That would have been so good, but unfortunately, 'twas for naught. I could Digivolve again, though. I could still do this. Let's do this. Because it would get security attack -1. There we go. I mean, Wind Guardians! Wind Guardians! Coon Guardian! Okay, they're thinking and they're thonking. Now 20 says you'd be down for a game with the Omnimon you're trying. Yeah, I'm down. Would you rather that I play with... Because I'm still learning Numemon. I don't know all the combos yet, so it wouldn't be like... You know, it wouldn't put up as much of a fight. So if you're... Ah! Who did that? Who threw that? Beeplebees. No! It got bounced. Dang it. Oh, they played Cherubimon. I was gonna say you can either play me with Numemon, or you could do I'm better with Adventure. Not the best, but like, you know, I'm decent. Digivolve in the back. Let's see what we could do here. I wouldn't be able to discard anything with this one. Oh, this is tough. I could hard play this. Let's do this and hope for the best. Oh, but I wouldn't retain turn with that. Let's do this one. Mayhaps hard play this. I might be boned with this. Oh, and we have an ad break coming up already? It's already been another hour? That's crazy. Let's trash this one. Unfortunately, I'm not able to snooze the ad. I'm still learning this one because I'm trying some tech cards, so whatever you want to play. Okay. Sure. With that Mimi, it wants things to get suspended. The ad break's gonna go, but I'm not gonna put you guys in recess. You guys are definitely okay to, like, if you guys want to grab water or step away or anything, but I'm not gonna be able to pause this or anything because I'm playing up against a real person, so unfortunately you might miss out on things if you're not subscribed, but don't worry, I'll try to catch you up after the ad break. But it's looking like I'm gonna lose. Like, unless I play out, you know, one of my level 6s. It's looking like it's looking a little bleak. Mass bomb! No, not the mass bomb! No! Yeah, so when things get suspended, usually these decks have some kind of, like, effect where, like, you gain more memory, stuff like that. Yeah, this is not looking good for me. Oh, I think my mother-in-law is cooking something. I could smell it. I can't pause the game! It's an online game! You got it right, Pexicle, and we're in an ad break! I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry. I'll catch you guys up after the ad break. I'm just eating my cantaloupe. I'm just eating my cantaloupe. They're trying to find a way to OTK me. Cause, like, if they don't OTK me, then I would probably be able to... No, I don't think I can board wipe them. Even with my aces. Well, maybe. But it's not looking good. Wait, what did they play? Oh, it's Leopardmon. Yeah, I think I might just surrender. It was not looking good. It was not looking good, so now I'll put you guys in recess. We'll be back. Alright, we're back. I was eating a sandwich. And Peck School is absolutely correct. I know it seemed really bleak. And you guys missed it. You guys just you guys missed it. I had nothing on the board, and there was like 5 different Pelmons against me, but I just so happened to draw Exodia, and I was like, my grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba. And then I played Exodia, and like, BP Sorrow, hello. I was just telling the chat that during the ad break they missed it. I drew Exodia, and I purified Kaiba's dark evil soul, and I totally did not surrender, and like, totally did not surrender, and because it was looking really bad, and they had like 5 billion memory, and they bounced my only Digimon back to my hand, and that totally didn't happen at all. But hello, BP Sorrow. Exodia? No one has ever drawn all 5 pieces in a 40-card deck that can use 12 Pot of Greed. What does Pot of Greed do? I play Pot of Greed. It allows me to draw 2 additional cards. Very poggers. Much hype. Binka attacked the moon and I did. I attacked the moon. The waters receded, and then the Dark Castle came out, so I attacked the flotation device. But they were within the Swords of Revealing Light, so it actually squished all of the monsters. So that's actually how I won. Don't check the VOD. You don't have to check the VOD. You just trust me that I won. What does Pot of Greed do? It gets banned from the first event list. But I played it though. but I played it. I'm gonna be hopping on DC Go soon, and I won't be playing Sec this time in case we get paired. Yeah, I'm gonna post the link. Well, we also have a new person here. We have a new student, Nat20. So if you want to play in a room, I can either post the room code in the chat, or I can post it in the Discord if you're down to join my Discord. But if not, totally get it. You know. How many Gabungas did you use? 11D. 11D100. So yeah, I could either do another random match, or if people want to play against me, I could also put the room code up here. So, up to you guys. I'll wait a little bit. I did also just get a sandwich from Beans. And to the new students, when I mention someone named Beans, that's my partner. I live with him. Let me mute while I take a bite. Wait, no, my Discord link, I literally just renewed it. Wait. Try that one. Try that one. I literally just fixed it earlier in the stream. No, Beck School, stop laughing. No. I swear I fixed it. Beck School even asked me. Beck School. I'm choking on the sandwich. Beck School literally asked me, did you fix the Discord link? And I thought I did. Did I have one on my bio? I think I forgot to fix the one on my bio. Did you set it to 1 time, or was it unlimited? That one worked? Okay. That one should have worked, because that's the one that Matthew made. So coolio. Okay, I'm gonna post in... Please don't choke on your food. I was just flabbergasted. I was... Like, I fixed it, and then someone's like, oh, it's broken. Another one. Thank you, Matthew. It usually when I make the link, I do set it to like, you know, only you can only use it like 10 times. But the cool thing is that Matthew made that link, so it's unlimited. Okay, let me hide the room link. Create room. Copy this one. No, but no, I swear I fixed it. Okay, to find the code, it's gonna be in a thread called Digi. You know what? I'm just gonna tag you. I'm just gonna ping you. Nat 20. I think I have the right person. I don't know if I have the right person because I'm on streamer mode right now, so you're just gonna have to find, you know what? I should set up a role for this, huh? Like for anyone that wants to play me during the DC Go games, you know? Okay, your PFP has some kind of food on it, so I'm gonna remember that so that I can tag you on this. And anyone else that wants to duel me, room code for DC Go is this. There we go. Hopefully I tagged the right person. Imagine I just like pinged a random person on my Discord that also has like an N in their name. Binging with Babish, I think it was spaghetti dinner. Ooh, I do like the binging with Babish. I haven't seen too many of his stuff. I saw all of his episodes that are related to The Simpsons and a couple other things too. Now you tagged me, dang it! Okay, /J, cool. But yeah. So I did post the room code in there. Let me put finish preparation. The only thing is my stream did die the last time. Like, I'm hoping that won't happen again this time. Room cannot be found. No way. No freaking way. What does that mean? Oh, BP Sorrow's in here. Oh, you know what? I think it's because BP Sorrow like logged in right when you tried. Try it again, Nat 20. Try it again. Cause BP Sorrow just left. I think they realized like, oh, someone else wants to play. Yeah, there we go. BP Sorrow just said in the chat. Feel free. Try it again, Nat 20. See if it'll let you in. You did realize that. Nice. In the meantime, that means I get to eat some more cantaloupe and sandwich. There's yummy food, but I also have to like watch to not hit the whatchamacallit. Room could not be found. No. Match with 6 people? That'd be so funny. Okay, so I'll just make a new room then. Try this one. This is my luck with DC Go. No! I'm sorry. Sometimes DC Go just be like that. Though they are gonna have a new update soon. I'm in their Discord. Cause I was like, what's taking so long with the update? What's taking so long? But they're still beta testing, so. And it looks like I do have my Numemon deck slated up. Oh, maybe that is it. It's I'm in is it North America? Give me a second. Yeah, I'm in the America server. Are you perchance in what are the options? It's like Brazil and like yeah, see if it works if you change servers. Bing. Bing. Oh, you get more matches that way? Cool. Okay, cool. We're starting. We're starting. Okay, I trust that you will not stream snipe. I will still be talking, but I'll try not to reveal anything in my hand. So you're still free to listen, but no stream sniping. I'll mute you. Okay, sounds good. Let us start. Yeah, I want to keep this hand. Gonna head out, have fun, Binka and chat. Thank you for stopping by, Fugubi. Thank you, thank you. I could just imagine sweating so hard against 4 different people that you get completely blindsided by another and get absolutely wiped. Oh no. Oh wait, they said that they're playing Omnimon, so I should act accordingly. Let's have. Yeah, let's do no, let's do Agumon. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Fugubi. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Ooh, playing with the, Oh, I see. It's like a hero deck. This is BT... I know that the Digimon is like BT20 something? BT21. That's when I first joined. Like, in terms of, like, Digimon stuff. Ooh, they added the tie? Okay, okay. The tie is a really good card, too. Because every time they swing, they could draw. Let's play out that. I get an extra memory. Play out the Garamon. Delete this Garamon so I could draw more. Okay, I have some options here. Ooh, okay. I could just delete that right away then. Let's draw one. And then just delete that right away. Ah, I forget that ties a mem setter. Did you see the new Beat Break teaser? Yes, I did! Seems like we're gonna get a Bat rookie. Yeah! Yo, Bebo Gaming, hello! Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid! Welcome, welcome. Streaming Minecraft! You gotta love the craft. Hello, my name is Babinka Bear, your local Sun Bear art history teacher and educational streamer. I'm currently playing the Digimon card game against someone in the chat right now. So I'll give you guys a proper welcome in a little bit. I just want to make my move, make my schmoves. So let's see what we can do. I could just swing directly. Do I want to do that though? Let's Digivolve here in the back. Yeah, hello Raiders. Hello, welcome, welcome. I'm sorry, I'm like, I don't want to keep my opponent waiting. So once I'm done with my turn, I'll welcome everyone by name. Maybe I wouldn't keep turn. It wouldn't make sense to play this out unless I keep turn. So let's swing. Let's see what happens. Okay, both get deleted. How about this one? Oh, wait. What if I could still play this out. Even if I get even if it's not gonna benefit me right now, it would still be useful. Now, you know what? I think I need this actually to get some cards out. Let's get this Numemon. Okay, so while my opponent is making their schmoves, I'll give everyone a welcome. Hello, everyone. Hello, Schrodinger's Bear. Welcome. The bees are beaming down. You love that Monzemon card, right? Hello, Bebo Game, and hello, King Bob 7062. Hello, the bees are beaming down. Welcome, welcome. Fellow bees. I think we're supposed to get more information about Beat Break soon. Yeah, I saw the teaser for that. I'm so excited. But yeah, Vivo, yeah, we're playing the Digimon card game right now. I'm currently testing out a Numemon deck, which is, if you guys aren't super familiar, it's this guy. He's a very slimy boy. I'm currently playing against someone in chat right now. They're playing with an Omnimon deck. It's very epic. If you guys need anything explained about the game, feel free to ask. I'm super into Digimon. Love yapping about it. But if you have to do any kind of post-stream care, if you have to step away, if you want to get some water, some meals, or if you just have to rest for the day, no worries. I completely understand. But if you want to linger here, welcome to the class. Hello, hello. All right, just in time. It's my turn again. So they played out. What did they do to me? Can't suspend. Can't suspend. What's the effect of this one? They can evade. 3 of your opponents can't suspend until the end of their turn. When this Digimon becomes suspended, you can unsuspend. So I can't attack, basically. But I could still make some schmoves. So... like, maybe I can Digivolve into this one. I can also play out the Satsuki. I can also hard play this one. And I would keep turn, so I would be able to rush through. The only thing is I'm scared that there's like an Omni Ace. So let's see if there's a way to... Ooh! Okay. My brain is thinking and thonking. We can maybe Digivolve. Yeah, let's Digivolve. I should have done it to the Agumon, but that's fine. Get the Satsuki, get Rush. Oh, it already has Rush, now that I think about it. But I can also do this. Digivolve to Warumonzemon in order to de-Digivolve this guy. Yes. Let's trash this Numemon from hand. Trash that. De-Digivolve. There we go. And then I'll play out the Satsuki again. And that's all I can do. But they also have a mem setter, which definitely goes against me. After this game, do you have a link to the DC Go Discord server? Yeah, how did I get the link? I think it was, I think I looked up beta test. There's a page on the DC Go webpage that is all about beta testing, and no, it's not that. It's not that. Yeah, I have the link. I have the link. I can probably send it to you. Wait, this would redirect, right? I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm not gonna block. Oh, BP Sorrow. Sorry, no, links aren't allowed. I feel like if you're giving the link to the Discord, you might need to either send it via my Discord or whisper it to people because, yeah, just as a security precaution, I don't allow links in the chat. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's Huang Zero, exactly. It's his Discord. So yeah, when you send links, it shows up as just a bunch of asterisks, and I usually figure out through context, like, oh, they're probably trying to send this. Yeah, like, so far, 100% of the time someone has sent a link, it's always been in good faith. It's never been anything like phishing or spam or anything, but, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. Okay, I could pop this for some extra memory. And I get memory from those cards as well. So maybe we won't pop that just yet. I can- oh no, I don't have any- I shouldn't play that one yet. But I could play- can I play this one? I could play this one. And I could gain more memory. Let's see. Let's see. I want to keep... I want to... Let's do this. Oh, nice. Draw one. Trash this, no, trash this Numemon. Play out the Garamon. Ooh, No, I want to use that for a big body. I don't want to use that right now. I could Digivolve this, though, for an extra draw. Dang, so here's the thing. They have a Gabumon on the field and they have an Agumon. They, like, with the right cards, they could immediately have Omnimon on the field. So I have to destroy one of them. Let me see this effect. What is this? My opponent has Digimon with 10,000. You can Digivolve to Metal Garurumon. Lucky for me, I don't have anything that's strong. Maybe it would be the Agumon then that I would try to aim for. Yeah, let's do this. No, actually, I feel like it's a risk to let the Gabumon stay there. Alright. It's the end of my turn. I need a certain card in my hand before I can play out. There's one I'm looking at. I could play that one out, but it would low-key be kind of dangerous to do that. I think they're swinging for the draw. I could block here. But then that would be suspending it. Let's not. Let's see what they run into in the security. Oh no, they could Digivolve. Dang, should I have let that through? I should have blocked it. I should have blocked it. That's what they were going for. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. They have an effect that, like, if security is removed from, it can trigger Digivolution. That's a really good one, actually. No! My Warumandemon! Let's see what I can do about that one. If I can. Do-do-do. What can I do about that one? Is it a blocker? It's not a blocker, so I could also go over it. We need to make sure that no Gabumon ends up on there, but they might use the last of their memory to get a Gabumon on the field. I'm gonna mute to take a bite out of my sandwich. Oh my god, that's crazy. I was taking a bite out of my sandwich. Play one from hand. What can I play? Can I play anything out? I can, yeah. Dang, that's a tough one. I think I actually will not. I will not play something out. That's a shame. It's a darn shame. That was a good one. I forgot to mute. I'm sorry if you can hear the crunch. If you just heard like a loud crunch, that's me eating my sandwich. Okay, the good thing is I have a lot of memory. So we can... Let's do that. Dang, this is not great. Maybe this one might be the one to play out. Ooh, what if I mind link? I get jamming. I attack. Okay. That's good, that's good. Gain 2 memory. I'm thinking of like hard playing something and then maybe activating Monze X. Let's see what happens. This would be this. Oh, this be from my hand. No, I don't have one. No. Okay, let me see something. No, dang it. I was hoping I would get a Numemon, but that also helps me. Sometimes you just gotta pray. That's what one of the folks at my local said. Like, if you have a card and like it depends on you, like you don't have that card in your hand, but you know you can draw every time you digivolve. Sometimes you just gotta pray that the card you draw is the one that you need. But it didn't quite work out in my favor. But I still have something. Oh, they didn't. Interesting. Is Project Drazzle the DC Go? No, it's just called Huang Zero, like Hoang Zero. I forgot how I found it. But anyway, I got the 3. I'll see if I can get you the link. It seems like BP Sorrow has it. What can I do? What can I do? Okay. I have somewhat of a plan. I just need the right parts for it. There we go. No, I don't. I don't have the parts for it. Ooh, this is rough. Dang. I could do... Oh no, I can't, huh? How can I do this? Okay, how about this? Mind link? I have jamming. There we go. Dang, this would have been so good if I just had one more part. But that's usually how it works. That helps, that helps. Oh, that's funny. I'm realizing that that wouldn't have even helped. That wouldn't have even helped because this one... Yeah. It wouldn't have... I had like a little hee hee ha ha. I was like, I could just on play it. I could just on play it, but nah. Dang. The best I can do, I think, is this. I can post a link in the Digimon channel. Yes, please. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I'm still not great at piloting this deck, but you know. That's why we're learning. That's why we're learning. There we go. Beeplebees, it's in the Digimon channel. Do 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 do. You found a completely different web-based DCG simulator? Oh, is that the Drazzle one? The Project Drazzle? I might be down to check it out. I feel like I've heard folks on my locals talking about that one. It sounds familiar. They're hesitating with swinging. I could tell. I think they know something's up. Project Drizzle isn't bad. It's more up-to-date compared to DC Go, but it's not automated like DC Go. You have to do everything. That's where I heard it from before. Yeah, I have folks at locals that told me the same thing. They're like, oh, we play Project Drizzle, but you have to do everything. So I'm like, I'm wondering what they meant by that. And they said that in the early days, you couldn't even check security without having to tell your opponent, like, can you close your eyes while I check my security? But they said that since then it's updated, but... they deleted my level 5. Clever. Very clever. Is this... Not a blocker, though. It's not a blocker. Oh, it's Alter S. Oh, no! What is that? Alter B. I've never seen that before. Alter B? Oh, is it with like black War Greymon and black Metal Garurumon? Interesting. Oh, are they gonna OTK me right? Well, it's not really an OTK if I only have one security left. I lost. GG. GG. Oh yeah, I'm gonna set up a new room. It's great when you want to play test things before they officially release, as once a card is revealed, it's on Drazzle within 3 days, it feels like. Oh, okay. Sorry, I had to drop Alter B. No worries at all, Nat20. No worries at all. That was a good one. That was a good play. I think you realized, right, that I had an ace. Because, like, I was getting some pretty bad draws. But also, I don't quite have a good handle on, like, piloting this deck yet. But that was good. I liked it. It also helped me learn a lot. So, yeah. I'm gonna set up a new room if folks... Yeah, I had an ace. I had an ace. Or were you just, I think it is good to just be cautious, right? It is, like, even if you don't know if they had an ace. Yeah, I had an ace. But I was realizing that it probably wouldn't have made a difference. I had Shadow Seraphimon. Because the cool thing about Shadow Seraphi is that it could de-digivolve, but because I think you you played War Greymon. I don't know if you hard played or if you did something where like you just didn't have Digivolution cards, but yeah, it was good. I was just getting hosed. I only ever got one Metal Garurumon the whole game while I had all the Omnimon pieces. Yeah, that's been the thing with me too, like with the Numemon deck. Is that like I actually could have taunted you during one of the turns, but I didn't have a level 4 to go into my Edomon, so it was kind of wonky. Cause I was like, oh, I could taunt you and I can activate Blast, but it just didn't happen. It just couldn't happen. So what I'm gonna do next is I could go on for a little bit longer. I think I'm gonna switch over to my adventure deck if folks still want to play against me. Unless someone is really like, no, I want you to play the bear deck, you know? But I'm gonna switch to adventure right now. I'm actually gonna close the room, create a new room. There we go. And then I don't know if BP Sorrow wants to go, or I think beeplebees, you said that your brother's using your computer, or if Nat20 wants to go again, but against adventure. But whoever gets there first, feel free. I think I just want to do like 1 or 2 more games, and then I'll probably call it from there. Let's see. The Wargrave got played with my original Ultra S got bounced. Ah, yeah, that is exactly what happened. So I'm gonna put a new room code in the Digimon thread. So whoever wants to, go for it. I'm gonna be playing adventure this time, which I'm a little bit more confident in. But I still make rookie mistakes with that one. So while I'm waiting, I'm gonna get another bite of my sandwich. I'm gonna mute this time so you don't hear the crunch. Thank you for waiting, Nat20. I think, is this BP Sorrow who jumped in? I didn't check to see who jumped in, but... Oh. Otherwise, I'll let you play against Big Bad Vampire Dad. I got a goofy deck for you. Ooh, I'm interested. I'm interested. Okay, just remember the rules. No stream sniping. I'm gonna hide the screen just for this first hand. Should I keep this one? Yeah, I'll keep it. But from then on, yeah, feel free to mute or do whatever you have to do, and then we'll get started. Looks like I'm starting off, so let's should I search or should I? No, let's do this. It would have been better if I had rookies, but I'm so curious about that. Oh my god, is it a is it Galaxy? Is it a toolbox? Oh man, what is that? What is it a tool? Oh my god, it's Quartzmon. It's a toolbox, fellas. I really can't wait to use the new Nokia Agumon, because he would have fixed me losing my Metal Guru early. Yeah, I've seen Omnis with the new stuff. It's wonky. I got my butt beat by that. Let's I could search or I could play out. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's search for something so I can at least hopefully have something. Okay, that helps me. I'm seeing a toolbox deck. This is a wonky one. See if Omni took second at locals, losing to Gallantmon Loop. I didn't even know that Gallantmon Loop was a thing. That's kind of scary. I am but a simple bear. I hear goofy deck and I'm like, I'm game. Show me the goofy. Ooh, what's that? Digivolve? That's crazy. He uses Megidra pieces but then swaps. Oh, I've heard of people doing that with the Megidra deck. Like, instead of playing actual Megidra, you play like Phoenix. Phoenix X, right? But I guess in that case, instead of Phoenix, you use like Gallantmon. This helps, this helps. We could do something wonky right now, or we can't, actually. Let's hope that they don't OTK me, like, this turn. Yeah, let's do this. There's a chance that I could get the wind knocked out of my sails like literally right now. This is just gowns with Russians. Oh, Russian security. So it's like more aggro, basically. Well, I feel like Megiddo by default was already pretty aggro. So now this is like even more aggro than that, right? Actually, not really aggro. Because it's purple. Like, it like loops with the trash. Oh my god, what the heck is that? Scary. Big. 3 medieval Calamons is crazy! Have you seen how much they cost nowadays? It's like kind of crazy. It's kind of like scary how much they cost. There's someone at my locals that's like selling them for, I think it was like 3 for, I forgot how much. It was like 3 for 200, and I was like, that's insane. So they want to flip the table. And the thing is, they weren't even like cheating. Like that's actually like the asking price for that. Yeah, exactly. 200 is cheap, right? That's crazy. Okay, so they got a big Uko on the field. They got Flaremon. I'm interested in what Big Uko does and why it looks so scary. I haven't seen the movie that it's from. Wait, let me read what it does. Turn all tamers to their owner's hands. Then you may play 1 tamer card from your hand by returning 1 Digi-Egg card trash. Wait, Digi-Egg from your trash to the bottom of the Digi-Egg. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level. Then you may play 1. Oh, that's scary. So maybe. Okay, I have a plan. I have a plan. Mr. Plan. Yeah, I have a way to get around that. I'll use Zudo. So I could bounce it back to their hand. Nice, so I don't have to worry about that for now. But only for now. And then this is a level 5, so I can actually do this. I won't keep turn, but I can at least clear the field. By using... Oh, I won't keep turn, but I still have the alliance effect, so we could still do that. Oh, but then I'll be vulnerable. That's the scary part. Delete. Get out of here. Attack. It should be fine. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Okay. Oh wow. Who is that lady? My money is getting sunk into 3 Royal Knights, Omnimon, and 4 Omni X. Found a place where I could get Omni X at 25 a pop. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, Omni scares me. Omni and Royal Knight scares me. Ooh, they got the Bukomon. Speaking of scary. Speaking of scary. They have jamming. Cardboard stonks. Yeah, the prices are insane. The prices for some of these, they're like, man. Because I'm so used to the cards just being like, oh, it's like $1 per, right? So you only pay like $4 if you want 4 of them. I could search. I'm kind of scared of just attacking. I could play this for 1 and see what I get from it. Let's see what I get. Okay. We can get the Bergermon. Yeah, that'll help me. And then we'll attack again. Suspend this. I guess this one will get Alliance. Ooh, what is that? Not hitting the option card. Not hitting the option. What does that do? One of your opponents and their tamers can't suspend, and then they can play a tamer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I could still play something though. I think just for longevity, let's play out another tamer. And that'll end my turn. I actually did alt art complete of Big Bad Vampire Dead, and the most expensive was 13, and then 7, and then under 2 for the rest. Nice! So, when you say Big Bad Vampire Dead, is that Myotismon? I haven't played against a Myotismon yet. Or is that wait, there's like a Dracmon, there's the guy that's a wolf, but also a vampire, and the Matador, and then the Grand Dracmon? Is that a deck? Well, oh no, that's a lot of memory! That's a lot of memory that they had. Oh no! Oh no! Interesting. Interesting. Nene version. By playing one level, delete that Digimon. You may play one without paying the cost. Interesting. Will I play something out? Yes. This might come in handy. Ooh, and I can return something to my hand. Ooh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this guy back. Because he comes in handy. Raid Retail. Oh, I think Raid Retail is only until the opponent's turn ends, so it's not gonna be that useful. But still might be good to have. You'll understand when you see alt art of Myotismon Ace. Ooh. I'm interested. I'm curious. Myotismon Ace. I want to see the alt art. Wow. I'm looking at the art right now. Wow. Gosh, he should be a VTuber. He should be. What should be a VTuber? Uh-oh. Oh no, this guy again. No! Wait, what did he just delete? Oh no, he deleted mine. I'm scared because that getting deleted would wreck my ish. Return all tamers? That would wreck me so bad. That would wreck. Oh, hello! Milky! Milky, hello! Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Hello, everyone. Hello, it's me, Babinka Bear. Your local. I was gonna say natural. Your natural sun bear. Your local sun bear art history teacher and educational streamer. Hello, we're playing the Digimon card game right now. I'm up against someone from chat, BP Sorrow. So I'm just gonna do my move right now, and then I'll see. I just saw someone in chat say Milky passed away. No. But I love her. I also want to commission her, but also I love her. Hello, thank you for the raid. That's what I'm saying. Me finding the alt ace is what got me started building that. Yo. Hello, Arsenic. Hello, HDTQW5. Hello, Milky. Hello again, Mayshark. Hello, Weatherman. Hello, Murgobo. Hello, Rose Cause 130. Hello, welcome. The milkers helped me decorate my bot. Oh no. Okay, so let me do my move, but in the meantime, thank you again for the raid. Let me know how your stream went. If any of you guys gotta dip out, no worries at all. Or if you have to, you know, do some post-stream care, like go to the bathroom, get some water, get some rest, no worries. But if you want to stick around and see the Digimons, you can. I'm up against this cool looking guy. You know, if you guys are coming from a Milky stream, I'm sure you guys are no stranger to the tentacles. This is a new guy for me. I've never seen this one before, but he is scary and I'm gonna try to get them off the field. So, the way that I'm going to do that is actually the same way that I did last time. Let's see what happens when I do this again. Wait, do I have wait, uh-oh. Let me look at this again. For every 2 colors, return 1. I think I have enough. Yeah. We're gonna play Zudomon, because what it does is it bounces sources. Trash sources and bounce. Uh-oh, I don't think I have enough. Uh-oh. Let's get rid of this and this. I can't bounce! No! Uh-oh. Wait, does it have blocker? It doesn't have blocker. Ugh. Let's do this. Yeah, let's have it attack. I'm scared. Is it gonna have an ace? No, no ace. Okay. Maybe we could still win this. Maybe? Oh my god! When BP Sorrow gets back in the chat, I'm gonna tell them that my bare cheeks were clenched. Oh my gosh, I was scared. I was like, do they have something that they could ace into? That's kind of scary. BP, hello! GG. Let's see. Before I press the button, no! Don't press the button, Milky. I love you, but also I want to commission you, but also don't do it. Don't do it. It was a Filipino jeepney after all the stickers. Ooh, I do love the aesthetics of the jeepney. Honestly, for a paper deck that's about to get a lot of support in EX10, it's still dirt cheap to alt art. Oh, thank you for the pet. Thank you for the pet. Let's see. Big Ukumon's freaky FS freaky form, my beloved. I still have to watch that movie. I still have to watch the movie where he's from because I'm like, what do you mean cute little Ukumon becomes that thing? Oh yeah, so EX10, I'm really hyped for EX10, by the way, for the new booster pack. For those who don't know what I'm talking about the Digimon card game. EX10 is a new booster pack that's coming out, and it's all about the villains. And as a not recovering emo teenage edgelord, or okay, I was emo edgelord when I was a teen. Not that I am a teen right now. I'm in my 30s, but as a former current emo edgelord, that's exactly my vibe. You know, the Digimon villains. You got Black Ward Greymon. You got you think they'll have more Myotismons? They got some Appmon. They got lots of stuff that I'm kind of looking forward to. Apps are also fairly cheap to alt out. The Ghost is fairly cheap except for the old Violet in boots. Which one? I think the only alt art that I can think off the top of my head that I have is Oranosmon from the latest booster from BT22. I've been thinking about playing Ghost, but my priority right now in terms of learning is Numemon because it has bears as the Monzemons, and then CS, and then maybe Appmon, and then I'm like vaguely interested in Purple Hybrid. No, not Purple Hybrid. Leviamon. I'm interested in Leviamon because I have a lot of the like doggy pieces, like Cerberusmon, Cerberusmon X, Anubismon. I heard that like a good top end for that is Leviamon, and I do have a couple of Leviamons, so I'm interested in that. But right now my priority is like CS, Appmon, and Numemon. This is my Oops Ukumon deck featuring a Quartzmon. I saw that! When I saw... Oh my god, BB, when I saw that you had a Quartzmon, I was like, uh-oh. This is not gonna be good. I'm gonna get wrecked. RoseCos130, thank you for joining the class. We have one last ad break, you guys. We have one last ad break. And then I think after that we're probably gonna call it. But we can still yap a little bit afterwards. Also, for those who haven't, yeah, we have a 1-point channel redeem with Filipino treats. I got 3 boxes ordered. I want those Apocalypse sleeves. Yeah, Amrali, hello, hello. Extend finally gives us more Bagra army support. Bless up. Cool! I haven't played Bagra, but I've heard of it. Elysian site updated. We got... Ooh! I'm gonna check that out during the ad break. My Edismon and Luciman already have shown support for their decks. Gotta go have lunch. Yeah, go get your lunch. Go get your lunch. Thank you for the raid again, Milky. Thank you, thank you. Kain na. Kain na. And then I'll catch up on chat after, but I'm gonna put you guys in recess. There we go. I'm probably gonna eat some sandwiches. I'm gonna check out the Elysian site. And then we'll probably yap for a little bit more and then we'll call it, if that's okay with y'all. So I'll see you after the ad break. We're back. We're back. Welcome back. I think I'm just gonna yap for maybe 5 minutes more, or maybe we should start heading into our mosh pit. But I just want to catch up on chat, and then we'll probably call it from there. Cause it's 9:30. It's 9:30 p.m. I gotta go to the office tomorrow. But I will be streaming again tomorrow though. But let me catch up on chat. Let's see. I want better background cards so I can feed them to Apocalypse. Yeah, so I heard of the... Oh, let's put some music on. Return to title. Actually, we'll just quit. What was I saying? Or you know what? I know where we can have this conversation. Detention. So yeah, let's catch up on chat and then we'll wrap it up. But I've heard of the Bagra army deck. I haven't played it, but it's also because I don't know the source. I didn't watch the source source material for it. And I do have like a bit of a mental block of like, if I didn't watch the source of it, I don't know if I want to play it. And that's why I'm actually watching Appmon, because I want to play the Appmon deck. I've started playing it, but I don't know anything about the Appmon anime, so I started like watching it. Like I started a couple months ago, I watched like the first 6 episodes and was like, this is cool, and then didn't watch it for a while. Started playing the Appmon deck and I'm like, ooh, I actually want to like watch it more now. So now I'm on like episode 12. But I haven't watched, is it Cross Wars? Is that where Bagra Army is from? And then maybe I'll be more inclined to play it. I do hear that it's good though. So I think I just have to get over that mental, you know, hurdle, right? Of like, just because you didn't watch it doesn't mean you can't play it. You know, if you have the cardboard and if you can read what it says on the cardboard, why not play it, right? Let's see. Through Gritted Teeth. I love Leviathan deck. I heard people are doing like the Megidramon deck, but they're just using Leviathan as the top end. And I'm like, ooh, I could do that. I do that. Or I could do that. I'm thinking about it. Good night, gotta go eat. Thank you, Matthew. I think you might have already gone to sleep by this point, but thank you. I always appreciate you doing your mod duties. Thank you. Have a good rest. And then Milky got her sticker. Happy luncheon. See, welcome back. I'm super stoned for EX10. Me too. Put the clear full arts in the Discord. Yeah, okay, so when I saw that, beeplebees, the clear art for Liskmon and Tenkomon, I wonder if the developers saw that people were leaking the images from the demos, and they're like, you know what? F it. We're just gonna reveal it, you know? Because people have been leaking the images. Like, they leaked Reptilimon, they leaked, was it Senkomon? There's Tenko, and then there's the evolution that looks like Sesshomaru from Inuyasha. So I'm wondering if they're like, you know what? We'll just show it. Like, you know? It's already hot enough outside now that we're burning up inside. We're drying up from the wet classroom. The classroom's flooded. We gotta dry off. Otherwise, your feet are gonna get stinky. Wait, you guys don't have feet, now that I think about it. Well, my bare feet are gonna get stinky, and I don't want that. So we gotta dry off. We gotta... Are you guys solidifying yet? Are you guys, like... You guys are directly over the flames. Are you guys baked yet? You will be baked soon. Alhamdulillah. Also, someone tell me how to properly pronounce that. Oh, I wish to be informed. I'm the same way. Appmon is super easy. Next time we can play, I can walk you through it. Ooh, I'm down. I got into Appmon because it's funny. No one at my locals was. We were playing the sealed. What is it? Sealed way where you just open up like 6 packs and you make a deck out of it. And I enjoyed Appmon, and everyone was building puppets, including myself. So I tried to call dibs on, like, when people started trading with each other, I tried to call dibs on puppets, but someone else already called dibs. So I was like, man, I'm not getting anything. So I was like, is anyone collecting Appmon? Because someone was collecting CS, someone was collecting Omnimon, someone was collecting, multiple people were collecting puppet. So I was like, all right, I don't think anyone's going for Appmon. Is anyone going for Appmon? If not, give me the pieces. But I'm also a fan of mythology, and you know, the top end is Oranosmon, right, and Gaiamon. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'll learn it because it has like mythological names, which is also why I'm interested in the Olympus 12. But I started collecting it, and then someone at local was also teaching me how they personally play Appmon, at least like with the BT 2022 pieces. he top ends his with oh my gosh, what is it? Raidenmon and I think Puppetmon. Like he uses black aces. And I'm like, that's kind of genius. That's kind of a good idea. So I might want to experiment with that. But yeah, next time I'm down to learn a little bit more on how to play it. I did the same and then getting new favorite Digimon from it and became a huge fan of Musimon. Hyped to play that deck more. Yeah, I got to the point where they introduced Astora and Musimon. They're so cute. Groovy? Not groovy. Groovy? Not groovy. So groovy. Megidramon getting kicked out of their own deck. For real, it's like, I see it so often now. It's like, what should we top in Megidramon with? Not Megidramon, I'll tell you that much. Like, we're soggy on the inside, charred on the inside. That's how I got into Appmon back in BT21. I had an alt art for Gaia for a bit. Nice! Nice. Mega Bronson, hello. We're actually going to be ending pretty soon. I'm just catching up on chat. I think I've actually caught up, so let me stop raids. Yep, for a little bit more. But yeah, so in terms of decks that I'm trying to learn, like I said, CS is going to be the main one. I also tried that one out during Sealed, and I had a lot of fun with it. I also played CS during my last locals, and I ended up liking the de-digivolving and digivolving mechanic a lot. I thought that was pretty cool. The only thing is I don't have any, I didn't get any Alphamons. I got some Kyokos, I got some, I got one Yuko and I traded it for an Ami. But I'm like, I probably should have kept the Yuko, because my only top ends are Kentarosmon and Gaiomon. So I'm like, I guess I'm playing. Oh, and one Dianamon. so we're gonna see. We're gonna see how that goes. I have one Ami. No Alphamons. A bunch of Gaiomons, a bunch of Kentarosmons. We're gonna see what happens with that. So I'm hoping that DC Go updates soon. It seems like they're gonna update soon, so I can start, you know, testing out CS a little bit more. I hope Olympus 12 is a Megazoo deck and plays a lot of aces. Me too. I'm so excited for Olympus 12. Like, as a mythology lover, I'm excited for that. And remind me too, like, I do always say at the beginning of my streams that I'm an educational streamer, and yet I haven't done any educational content lately. So I do want to do another one of those. For those that are new, I have done like presentations in the past about like the mythological origins of like the Olympus 12 and any Digimon that's based off of mythology. So I want to do one based off like Egyptian mythology this time, because we have a Sethmon, we have Anubismon. Is that it, actually? Now that I think about it. And maybe brainstorm what like the other ones would be like if we get like a Horusmon, if we get like a Thoth or a Jehutimon, you know. Elhamdulillah with emphasis on hem. Also, it's not hard H, it's Arabic letter ha. Ah. Also, I want to learn how to read Arabic. That's a cool one. Alhamdulillah. 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 You know what? I'm also gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up how to pronounce it, because I want to respect the meme. I want to respect the language, and I want to respect the meme. Alhamdulillah. You will be baked soon. You will all be baked soon. Gotta go, catch you later. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining the class, and thanks for stopping by. And thanks for the game, Nat20. Same goes for all of y'all. Thanks for stopping by. We're gonna do our end of stream tradition, which is our mosh pit. We're gonna bring out the mosh pit. Let me just get YouTube started. For those that are new and want to mosh with us, all you gotta do is when you hear the moshing music, you just spam your favorite emotes. Your little guys are gonna fight each other. Wait, Linkin Park? But it's Mario 64? Okay, you have my interest. You have my interest. Let's see, where is my mini browser? Look at that. Look at that. I'm so curious. Thanks for the fun stream. Thank you guys. It's only fun because you guys are here contributing to the fun. Like, I would just be yapping to the void, which I would still be okay with, yapping to the void, but you guys make it all the more fun. So when you hear the music, get to moshing. Open up the pit. Actually, have I heard Minutes to Midnight? There's also K-pop Demon Hunters. Bless you. This sounds pretty sick. Is this one of their new songs? Or is it, am I just a fake fan? The sounds are funny though. I like actually can't place it. I actually can't place whether it's like new or not. Wait, Minutes to Midnight. Oh no, released in 2007. I'm just a fake fan. I'm just fake. I can still hear the lyrics. It was a soundtrack. Oh, oh my gosh, the first Transformers movie. You know why? It's because I'm a hybrid theory gal and a Meteora gal. Wait, who won? Oh, Nat 21. Nice. Let's do round 2. And then let's see who we're gonna raid into. You know what? Now that I'm listening to it more, yeah, I hear it. I hear the lyrics. Ooh, Kale is streaming. We might raid into Kale. Kale is awesome, by the way. It's Mayshark. Mayshark won round 2. Let's go. The freaking sounds. the Mario sounds. Very nice. Good job, you guys. We got Mayshark and we got Nat 20 as our mosh pit winners. Let me everyone get on the bus. I'll take you guys home. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I might be a teensy bit late because I'm coming from the office that day. But we will be streaming tomorrow. We'll be yapping and we'll be doing a little bit of squiggly art. Wiggly art. Squiggly wiggly art. So we're gonna raid into Kale. He's a fellow Randonite. He is currently playing Peak. He's collabing with a couple of folks. So tell him I said hi. I'm gonna eat the rest of my sandwich and cantaloupe. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's go ahead and raid. I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, and as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. We raid.